Yes, sir. Back again. Overtime with the Flight Room, the last show of 2022. I'm your host, Remy Please, along with Boo Boy, Keys, Lighthouse, and Corey Moe.
Yeah.
Over here, we talk about everything we're not supposed to be talking about, conspiracies and rap. We scour the internet so you don't have to do it.
Ever.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We can just run down the best of conspiracies, moments in rap for 2022, and I don't know. Eventually, at the end, we're gonna make some bold predictions of what's going to happen in 2023, so we can play this back and see if we hit on anything. But yeah, so where do y'all want to start? You want to start at the beginning of January? I got like a little cheat sheet, but it's not really mapped out.
Yeah, let's start at the top of the year and work our way there.
So we can start with January. We coming out of we still in the whole COVID mess in January, but I think a big event that had people like as far as like in the whole spell of things was January 6th. Yeah. So Corey, you want to speak on that? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that definitely started the year out. The whole riots at the Capitals. Ain't much to say. We saw it. We saw it live on TV.
I feel like that joint was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like, hold on, wasn't that?
That was this year?
Well, I'm over and calculate like, hold up,
ain't it?
Wait, that was this year?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was last year.
For real?
That's how we starting up.
Fact check real quick.
You're right. January 26, 2021.
I'm about to say they just had an annual. Like they got memorials now.
all right,
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, they just keep reminding us of that joint. That's all.
It's okay. It's the Mandela effect. It's
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. Yeah.
A little glitch.
Well, I will say though, is like, and I do remember in the beginning of this year that like the whole restrictions of like shit kind of like instantly fell off, like the like second or third week of January, like all like those vaccine passports was about to roll out and everything. I still think it's coming, but like they was being like real stern about like your job and shit, and that shit just like all of a sudden just
disappeared.
Like bottomed out like mid January. So
It's like once they seen how much money people was making from doing vacations and shit, they was like, hold up, these businesses might benefit on that shit.
Yeah.
And I think like it went to like the Supreme Court or some shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where it like bottomed out.
But yeah, that shit was like sudden though. It was like all of a sudden it was like, they were doing it by like state too. It was like one state would do it, next thing it was like a kind of like a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Also in January was the 7th, they discovered that little hut on the moon that they debunked.
Yeah.
Damn, that was
Speak on that. What? They discovered a hut?
They said it was a hut on the moon, remember? But they eventually called it a we had a whole episode on the shit, Corey.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
A hut. We definitely touched on the moon a couple of times, but I remember I remember doing an episode.
The hollow moon joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady with the pig leg lived up there.
I remember seeing something about some lady on that joint.
This junk.
Yeah, nah, I ain't see
But
that.
They said this is that. They said this is this.
No shit.
No.
Oh, okay.
Even
Yeah,
blurry.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, you got to squint your eyes in the dark to see that. No. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think I was on that show. I might not have been on that show.
Right now.
Oh, it's the Jeepers Creepers.
All right, matter of fact, let's just shake it up and off the top of your head, what is like the most like what the fuck moment from last year that like or this year that stood out?
Probably the Chris Rock get this
Chris the
ass
slap.
slap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
wild.
just like on the strength of just like, all right,
That's
because
wild.
first of all, I was not watching it live. I just kind of
I was.
Right.
saw it on Instagram. I was kind of scrolling. I thought it was like a skit at first, but
Right.
then like people was like, "Nah, this is real," and I literally probably said to myself a couple of times like, "What the fuck?" Like,
I think wasn't we doing a show at that time? I think we were doing a show. I
Nah.
feel
it
like,
was like right before it.
oh yeah, okay.
I think it might have happened that it might have been the war. It might have been Wednesday.
Might have been.
Might have been Wednesday.
I'm saying that because I remember Johnny was just kept getting notifications or whatever, and stuff was just popping up. Will Smith slapped the fuck out of Chris.
That
Rock.
might have been a what the fuck moment for everybody because that was
Yeah.
He
out
slapped
of
the
left
shit
field.
out of him.
Mm-hmm.
He
You
slapped
see
his
this
ass.
nigga's teeth.
Yeah. Damn, wake up! Wake up! Slap the shit out of him.
Right.
Damn.
Damn. He like,
Said-
ooh.
He said, "Fuck, Will. Fuck,
Yeah,
Will.
right. That was a wake up slap.
Ooh,
How
for real?
Put your ass up.
For real, nigga." He said, look at that look though. For real, nigga. Dog.
Yeah.
And all this year,
Yo,
all
that
my
one-
life I had to fight.
That top left one looked like he was definitely bracing for that shit. Though.
Yeah, it did.
It do. He like,
Yeah.
all right, man, nigga, don't
You
crush
getting
me.
too close. Yeah, he got in a personal space box.
Oh,
So-
man.
And you know Will Smith an action hero, so that nigga know how to throw a fake everything.
Mhm.
But look at his hand.
Hey, he got a sound and everything. That nigga
You
got a
like-
professional slap.
He like he doing the Beyonce single ladies wave. Like he Pond the River, missed his face like shit.
I say what the fuck moment for me was that Kanye Kyrie situation. It definitely exposed a lot, it definitely validated a lot of shit we've already been talking about on this podcast. And then the way that they got punished from their perspectives that they had pretty much set in stone everything that we pretty much been talking about this entire time. And I don't know if y'all saw, but Ja Morant just dropped some new shoes. And them joints is the Kyrie's, young. They just
Yeah.
they just moved them joints right over to Ja. Like, so it's just kind of crazy how Kyrie lost his Nike deal, and then Ja Morant got a new shoe, and them shits look exactly like the Kyrie's. Shit fucking crazy.
You seen that? The joint I was telling you about, the Saya, the Summer in America clothing line, the black dude down in Cali. You see, they was questioning Kyrie that like maybe a day or two ago. He might be moving over there. He might be moving his stuff over there.
Yeah, I heard something about it was some black-owned fashion or some shoe designer or something that's going to design the new Kyrie's going forward.
Yeah, I got a couple pairs of their shoes.
Let me see.
You want to see?
Yeah. Yeah, these kind of look like the.
I gotta go all
Like,
the
for
way.
real? Nigga, he like, for real? Those ain't the Kyrie's. Young. Them joints look
Yeah,
just
and
like-
a little bit like the Kobe.
Yep.
I want to say like nines.
I don't like them.
I mean, they bought they hooping shoes. They don't really make like hoop shoes that's like streetwear shit.
How color is that?
Nah, you right though.
Everything's like performance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't really see Bama's like really wearing like retros to hooping because like that shit is not.
Nah, they not.
It's not ideal.
Not at all.
Yeah. But the whole Kyrie and Kanye shit. I mean, where do you think that shit's gonna go now? Like people gonna forget about it eventually?
Yeah, I think people already forgot about that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say that.
I think like the whole Kanye shit, like he's kind of like begging for something to happen now, because like he always talking about like this is what's gonna get me killed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Did y'all see him on Alex Jones? He was on that bitch for like 3 hours.
Nah, I ain't seen it recently. This
I
is more
still gotta
recent.
watch that whole joint.
Yeah, Kanye and Alex Jones.
How was it?
Yeah, what was you talking about?
It was kind of wild. Like,
I mean, but that's what you expect. That's you kind of going to expect that if you watch them too.
but Alex was like more in control than Kanye. Like he wasn't. Like it kind of like brought down Alex Jones' brand of like Kanye being on that show.
Oh damn.
Like he was out there with some of the shit he was saying. Like that's why I be thinking like sometimes he is like control opposition because like some of the shit he be saying, like nigga, you know what you're saying right now, and they're gonna take it the wrong way. So like, why are you saying it? Like with the whole like Nazi and
Oh, you talking about that joint?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw that clip.
Mm-hmm. Saying like, oh, Nazis, a lot of good things came from Nazis. You know what I'm saying? But also, he didn't explain it well. So
He has a tendency to do that.
yeah. Like he could have said like as far as like technology and all that shit, yeah, they did, advance a lot of shit. But he's like, oh well, or if you speaking from like a whole, Jesus loves everybody like point of view, like I hate, love your enemy and all that stuff like that. Yeah. But he ain't say he's like, oh, I like Nazis too, just like that. Left it open ended like that.
Right.
So that's what I be thinking sometimes. Maybe he is controlled.
And so let me ask you this: do you think that this is, how like people say, well, you got to use your platform. You got to use your platform. Use your platform for. So do you think that Kanye is the example of how not to use your platform or how to use it? But you got his example, you got to watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then we back to square one, kind of sort of.
It's like a double-edged sword.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think that sometimes at the same time, Kanye be saying shit that need to be said too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and I never really believed in that whole platform shit because it's like almost controlled. It's like niggas you have to speak within a certain boundary because you have a certain responsibility.
Right.
It's like niggas going to tune into what they want to tune into and not tune in what the fuck they don't want to tune into. And on top of that, people choose to be offended by certain motherfuckers. And then the same niggas say the same shit, but you just don't like them. You don't like the package that the message came in, so you'll disagree. But then the nigga you like say the same shit and you will agree. So it's like, man, all that platform shit. Like, I mean, I think that's just people trying to control what other motherfuckers got to say. It's just that simple.
Yeah. And then just seeing how like the NBA never like collectively back their fucking players. Like nobody except for like Jaylen Brown, nobody came to Kyrie's defense.
Because everybody got to eat at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, bro, I appreciate the fight. You know what I'm saying? But I still got bills to pay. I still got people to take care of at the end of the day. And like I said, we do a lot of that take a stand shit. But at the end of the day, niggas is always gonna fall back on: am I eating? Are my kids eating? Is my family taken care of? That's usually everyone's first priority. So all this taking a stand shit, everybody say that. But when your ability to take care of your family can possibly be compromised, most niggas shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, let's just be real. Like,
what y'all thinking though about what LeBron said though about when he brought up the Jerry Jones in comparison to the Kyrie situation?
We talked about it a little bit, but like I feel like LeBron be like also picking and choosing. But it's like you can go out your way to protect, certain agendas and people, and then you'll, try to fake Jerry Jones, try to throw him under the bus. But like I don't think it was genuine for real.
You don't think so?
Not because there's no like follow up with it.
He got killed after that Kyrie shit because there was a lot of pro-black energy that was going around that Kyrie shit. So when LeBron came out and didn't was like I'm not standing with any hate speech, this, that, and third, he was getting shredded all over the internet. So then he had to show his solidarity for the brothers, for the people, you know what I'm saying? And then he spoke up for Kyrie, asked about the Jerry Jones situation. The nigga politicking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he just trying to, because he's trying to, LeBron for a few years now has been trying to project himself as like this, black thought leader type shit. So if he wants that demographic, like there's some money in that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like think about all these Black Panther movies and all this, there's money in that shit, you know what I'm saying? So Why would look at all these people that ever since the George Floyd shit happened, all these people been kind of jumping on the racial bandwagon. Their profiles been lifted. They getting more recognition. Look at Shannon Sharp, perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, it's all the same shit. It's all a game. You know, niggas just trying to get paid. They trying to raise their profile. You know, simple as that.
Yeah, I don't really, believe anything LeBron say. Not genuinely, like I don't know, because if it was really a problem, like he like would you would put some like plans in motion. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Much money you making?
Yeah, he
just trying to get back in the good.
He ain't
graces.
about to do that.
They was killing him after that Kyrie shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for real, they was coming out against. So they was saying shit about what Charles Barkley. They came out against Shannon Sharp. They came out against like all them niggas was getting fried. LeBron it was like a group of 4 or 5 of them. I can't remember.
It was,
but it was like those 5 guys was getting shredded all through the internet over that Kyrie shit.
It was crazy.
I think Shaq too was one of them they threw in there. Even Louis Farrakhan was saying names. You know what I'm saying? You know, if Louis Farrakhan, then you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was dropping names. Yeah. So my what the fuck moment was. Well, I definitely all of them that you already said definitely were what the fuck moments. But I can, since you already said them, I'm saying the most recent one to me was I think I sent one of y'all a text or whatever, but about Biden. Said he about to pledge $66 billion to Africa or whatever.
Reparations.
Yeah, for reparation.
You said 66 billion?
Yeah, something like 66 billion. Something along those lines. 66 billion, if I'm not mistaken. 66 billion.
It's crazy how they always seem to just hop right over the niggas' head.
Exactly. That's what they're like.
It's never ending.
The niggas that are actual slave descendants are over here. So how the hell the 66 billion going over there? And niggas, we got mad people homeless, and did they even ever fix Flint, Michigan water out there joint? You know what I'm saying? It's so much shit going on over this joint, but we got somehow we popped up with another 66 billion to help out.
How we give 66 billion to someone to a country, but yet we trillions of dollars into debt.
Mm-hmm. And that's a continent. That's a continent. We pledging 66 billion to a continent, and we still give. I think they just passed some more money for Ukraine and some other shit.
But ain't they paying them in solar panels?
I don't know what they're paying.
But I think it's funny that they use just words like Africa, and then people be like, "Oh man, you know what I'm saying?" They ain't saying no country. It's nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole continent. There's no way they're giving it to a whole continent. It has to be like all these different countries, different languages, different ways of going about life. And so, who's the leader of them all that you're just gonna give 66 billion to represent the whole?
What's that say? 55 billion to Rwanda. 55 billion as Rwandan president mocks us, U.S. in front of laughing crowd. What?
So he said this shit, and the nigga was like, "This nigga right here."
Yo, they laughing at us all across the world right now. If y'all ain't know
this nigga ain't about to send no goddamn money over here.
$5.
Hey, come on, dog.
Everybody said they what the fuck?
Sound good.
Everybody do they joint?
Ooh,
nah.
I was gonna say throw in that Brittany Griner joint.
That was what the fuck.
Yeah, that was definitely a what the fuck. Like
that was like, gonna be my joint. Brittany Griner with no shirt on, look like.
You seen that?
Yeah. Look like my little nephew.
Is that new shit? Is that like a recent picture or is it some old shit?
But I don't know what it is. All I see was
it'd be like videos of her at the pool.
Yeah, I just seen
with no shirt on.
I seen the nigga
like no tank top or nothing, just chest out.
Yeah.
I seen the nigga shoot.
They don't blur that joint out. They're not gonna blur it out.
I seen the nigga shooting the ball. That's what I saw.
I'm done.
Hell yeah. I ain't see like a little cherry, a poke out, a little. Nah, that shit was like, God was the win.
That's KD over there shooting the rock.
I know, right? Looking like
Oh
Damn.
shit!
man.
I don't know. Maybe she got surgery, or maybe
No, it's
she
definitely-
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah, that's good. She chopped
And
them joints
I'm
off.
sure a lot of hormones and all kinds of shit, you know.
If she wasn't blessed, you know what I'm saying? You know, she probably got picked on. Hopefully she didn't, because I don't want to be picking on her. But I thought that was the boy when I seen it. That's all I got to say. That shit was crazy.
Let me see.
You about to put a picture of that joint?
We got
the
her.
topless joint.
Dude with
You
the
about to put the topless joint on here?
Hold on. There you go.
Oh wow,
What?
that's
the
crazy.
What?
This is my
Wow.
brother.
The island girl.
Oh, buddy. Nah, man.
Oh man.
That's Big Buddy.
This recent.
How tall is she?
It's like 6'8", right?
She's
Yeah,
Like
it's
crazy. Yeah. Almost Shaq.
She talk like this too.
Uh-huh.
All right. This picture is like she was a 7th member of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't
Yeah.
know. That might be a boy.
All right, so yeah, the I guess my what the fuck most what the fuck moment is, remember that video I played where it's like the whole hormone blocker shit like being provided at children's hospitals?
Mhm.
That's some what the fuck shit. What the fuck?
Mm. Man,
Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
nigga. I went
Yeah.
Christmas shopping, went to Target, went to the little girl section, picked up some doll, and in the box, turned that box around to the back, was a little picture of a little black boy on the back of that box, dog.
Wow.
A little girl on a baby in the girl section. On the back of it had a picture of a little black boy playing with the doll. Times is
Interesting.
changing, bro.
They're doing
Man.
too much. They're doing
In
too
Target, they selling this shit in Target.
much. Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
Then they selling it everywhere then.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, see.
I mean, another what the fuck was that PNB Rock shit? Because that the way it happened, it was just like I don't think no rapper was, you know, like that. How public that was, broad daylight in the restaurant like that, man. Like that. It let you know that was might have been one of the most like, you know, is it safe for rappers anymore? Like after that, like damn.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Man, if you going to the hood, that ain't your hood.
Yeah,
And wearing millions of dollars of jewelry,
yeah.
like everything all
I
sweet.
guess I make it less what the fuck then, huh?
The whole whatchamacallit too, the Dwayne Haskins shit.
Oh
That was,
yeah,
that was
that was
definitely
wild.
like what the fuck?
Fuck. I think when I saw it, I said, "What the
was
fuck?"
Yeah,
like
what the
literally.
fuck was that?
He was
That
supposed
was
to ball
wild.
this shit.
That shit was wild.
Nah, take off too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that happened too.
I still ain't over that one.
Yeah, that joint hit my heart a little bit. Like, mama.
To go.
Trouble.
Damn.
You seen the trend? Speaking of what the fuck, the trend that's on TikTok. Like kids are telling their parents, like the kids may know who their favorite celebrity is, and they're telling them,
Oh,
"Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
there's such and such. The Rock died.
Denzel
dead."
Washington dead. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like that's a
What's
thing.
the point of that?
But that's what I'm saying because it's like scary. You know the
You
person
get
gets
the
really
reaction.
emotional.
Content is king.
Like
huh?
what the fuck? Like how the fuck is that even
Crazy.
remotely?
Also at this
Yeah,
yeah,
I
at
seen
this
some
time,
shit
like
about Erica
ain't
Badu.
nobody's
What? Don't do
it's all believable.
Yeah.
And I think
You can
that's
say
what
any
they're playing.
game,
They're
but
playing
okay,
on
yeah.
that. Yeah, they playing on that shit. That shit is weird.
Yeah. They don't even need to be speaking that into the universe.
At all.
It's like
Yeah.
these kids get weird about them. Not the kids, but just the trends. This
The thing is,
Delete that
Some-
TikTok.
I think like it don't be even coming from like the kids. I think they just like roll shit out and then it like snowballs. Like it comes from somewhere else.
yeah.
It might. I don't got it. Y'all got a TikTok? Y'all got the
Show.
No.
I ain't been
Hell
on.
no, hell to the no.
Mhm.
Keep that down above the phone.
All right, so everybody got theirs in.
Yeah, I'm sure it's more.
What the fuck?
I know a lot. It's so much shit that's been going on this year. It's like hard to keep up. Like I'm sure during this podcast right here, some gonna pop up that we forgot about that happened.
Oh, yeah, I'm
earlier this
sure.
year.
Straight
This
up.
year has been wild, man. It's a lot of crazy stories. I mean, well, shit, we just went off what the fuck. So how about we go? Let's do something positive. How about feel good moments of the year of 2022? What's a feel good moment for y'all?
I paid off my student loans this year.
Oh shit!
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, that shit felt good to the motherfucker. Listen,
Hell yeah. That's dope.
yes, that was definitely a feel good moment for me.
Well, I went with Jeremy Reeves making the Pro Bowl. That was recent. Just
Okay,
happened a week
yeah,
ago.
that was a good.
But for a guy, he been around
good.
the team for some years, been cut multiple times. I know he's been made captain of the special teams, but like now he finally made the Pro Bowl and he made it as the special teams guy for the NFC. So I think that just goes to show, man, you just keep working at it, don't give up, whatever your goal is, and you'll get rewarded. So I thought that was a feel good story.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I felt like he always been like a kind of stout player for him to be cut and let go so many times. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll get in the game, get a pick, get a big hit.
He make his presence felt.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Then he'll disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's just all politics. But I'm definitely happy for him for sure.
Feel good.
I got a quick one.
Yeah.
I just seen, was it yesterday? I don't know if y'all follow Amanda Seals or whatever. I'll be following Amanda Seals, but she had posted a story about this mentally disabled guy, this older white gentleman. I guess he was leaving. He worked at the theater or some type of theater or whatever out there. Like, yeah, out there. He got caught in the blizzard or whatever.
Yeah, I seen that.
Walking home, and he just was basically just, I don't know what happened. He just got lost or something. I don't know. But he was laying in the snow, crying for help. And this, I guess he was near this black lady's house or whatever, and she can hear him crying out for help or whatever. And they went out there. God found him. He had like some bad frostbite on his hands or whatever. His hands is all messed up. But yeah, they was taking care. They found him, brought him in the house, and take care of him for a good couple of days. And if they didn't find him, he's definitely going to die out there. But yeah, they got him to the hospital and was able to get in contact with his sister. Yeah, with his sister, and yeah, they saved the life.
Yeah, I seen that jump.
No, it was a black person out there. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I don't know that. It's like,
How about Brian Robinson?
oh yeah.
That's another one.
That was big this year.
Yeah.
Got shot, came back, and man, look, I was like, dang, why didn't you stop my man Gibson? But look, he been rolling.
Nah, he legit.
He's stout. Y'all
But the
like
thing with him, the way he run is like he a power back, but he ain't really that big. He don't look that big. You know what I'm saying? But he be like moving the line, dragging people
consistently,
running through people's faces. And then he got like this little slick little sidestep move he be doing that be making niggas miss too.
Yeah,
so I mean, he legit for real. He legit.
Yeah, after getting shot up, we got shot 3 times too.
3 times too.
Damn.
And he said he was trying to get Ben's Chili Bowl, right? Am I not mistaken?
Yep, on 8th Street. Yep, right on 8th Street.
He got shot out there.
Like in the middle of the day.
That's crazy. What about feel good, Daniel Snyder?
Somebody get him out of here.
About time.
I don't know how I feel about that because, like,
I know.
at a certain point in my life, as a Redskins fan, I thought we had one of the greatest fucking owners ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my owner fucking go get anybody, nigga. Everybody can get paid. Anybody can get paid. I felt like my favorite player always had a chance to play here at a certain point because of Dave Snyder. Literally.
Yeah,
You know?
it was like no
There wasn't
limit.
nothing he
go.
wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Exactly. There was nothing he wouldn't do.
He's a true fan. He was a true fan.
You know?
Right. And it'll take one play. You just see one play. Oh, he blew a sack up 15 yards. $100 million. Get him. Like, damn, you just threw the whole bank at him. They get over
That
here.
Albert Hansworth shit was like
flop.
Yeah.
That Albert Hansworth shit was so ugly.
Yeah.
Like, flop. Oh, I can't breathe, coach. I'm about to go to Starbucks.
That shit was terrible, dog.
You want something? Get your ass.
That nigga
on.
literally laid on the field.
Like, huh? What?
Yeah, come on, yo.
Damn.
Everybody went.
I don't know if that's a good feel good, but I like them all them videos that was coming out like when a Grinch would show up at Christmas and then try like steal the present and then all the kids would jump. It's like a trend. It's a trend going on. Like a Grinch would be there to steal Christmas and like all the kids would like gang up on it. And some would be scared. Some would be scared shitless, but it'd be a few times where the kids was not rocking. That's just funny.
Hey, did y'all hear that story about the at the daycare center where they like scared all the kids for Halloween and they got arrested? Did y'all hear about that shit?
Nah.
It was at a daycare center where they all like all the teachers had like masks on. They must have scared like the absolute fuck out of these kids, and they ended up getting arrested for that shit.
No way. What the hell?
Because imagine you a parent, you come and pick your child up, and your child like is fucking traumatized, and you like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm never going back to school.
Hey, yo. First of all, if I was the parent picking up my kid and I seen 15 kids running from a mask, nigga, I'm laughing. I'm cracking up. I'm fine. That might make me a bad parent, but hey, look, that shit is funny.
Yeah, it's a lot of it.
I gotta see these
You said, how old were the kids?
I think it was a daycare, so they couldn't have been.
Damn.
You know,
Tyler. It's like little baby.
Oh, yeah, they are scarred.
Yeah. They showing up with Freddy Krueger and Hellraiser masks and they know damn well. Come on,
now y'all
they
making
3
me
years
feel
old.
bad.
Daycare workers arrested for allegedly. This is October 20th. Daycare workers arrested for allegedly scaring kids with scream masks.
Oh, with the scream. Well, okay.
Suck
Alright,
ass kids. Like, nah.
It's a
happened in
difference between
Mississippi.
having on a
Mississippi.
scream mask and then like a Hellraiser.
It was all women too.
Yeah, you
damn.
have
If
you have a
1, 2,
Hellraiser.
3, 5 of them.
Yeah, they saw this. Yeah, it's the difference between a Hellraiser and a screaming. It's like you said,
Yeah,
They said they was charged with failure to report abuse.
What?
That's what it said. They charged with failure to report abuse by mandatory reporter and simple assault.
What were they supposed to
They
do?
be
They
having
were
some
supposed
dumbass
to announce that
dogs.
they did that?
Right. They supposed to tell on themselves. That's what tell on themselves. Shit.
They actually had a video of this shit.
Run it.
It went viral. Yeah, they had I never saw the video, but they got
I
a
can see
video
that.
footage.
Pull it up. I gotta see that.
Damn,
Speaking on telling yourself, I don't know why it came up on my mind. I would say another what the fuck moment would be that Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
Wait, did the shooting was the shooting? The shooting happened last year though,
I
right?
feel like it happened like last summer.
Yeah, I think that's about right. It was definitely during the summertime.
Like 2020.
But the trials is still, you know, all that shit was still wild though how it played out.
Yeah.
like,
I thought boy was getting off, but no sir.
I thought it was too, because in the beginning of the trial, they kept saying like her story wasn't matching with like her initial, you know, investigation. So I thought that was a chance.
Yeah, but Tory was out here beating up gay people, and that's when everything got messed up. So.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
No, you can't be out here doing that.
Yeah, they're gonna bury you.
Think they're gonna feel sorry for you after that?
every time.
He's a bully.
And he won't sign him.
He shoots women. He beats up people.
And he 3'4".
Look,
Y'all got this leprechaun out here beating up folks, shooting women.
Dropping bars.
Hey, I know Ed be spitting though, still and singing.
Like shit. Y'all think he did it? He ain't do that shit, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
I
don't
yeah,
think
you
we'll
can't
ever
put
really
them
know.
past nobody.
But if I was to go by what I think they was beefing. The two girls was beefing, and you know,
That's what the
It's like-
eyewitness was saying. The
Yeah.
eyewitness they had in court said they seen Tory shooting in the air.
that's where he messed up at.
Yep, right
Yeah.
there.
But prior to that, he said he seen the girl, Kelsey, whatever, go to the car, go to the door or whatever, go to the car and grab something, and then a flash went off or whatever. So I don't know if that was a gun or what.
He's probably taking a selfie.
That could be.
Like at that heated moment, like.
And that was, but she couldn't be taking a selfie. I don't know, but maybe because her and Megan had just finished fighting, or not
Exactly.
finished fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
For real?
Maybe she's taking pictures of bruises or something. Like you think?
Nah, I think it was a gunshot.
Yeah.
I think she reached in that thing because she was like somebody fucking your dude.
She went to go get the dog.
And they was all fucked up. They was all intoxicated.
Yeah.
No, that must have
that ain't a
been.
good
Can you imagine
combination.
being there? That must have been like the most chaotic scene. Like just
Right.
a hot mess. Just look at y'all, man.
All right.
Like, come
Crazy.
on, what's going on, guys?
Like really, shit was probably kind of like a movie. Speaking of movies, what was your best movie of 2022?
I like your segue, sir.
I got top
Best
5.
movies of 2022.
I got top
I ain't gonna
5.
lie. I went through the list and I realized I ain't watched a lot of movies this year. You know, so I went with Doctor Strange, man. That's what I went with. That was my
That's a good
top
one.
movie.
Oh, you seen it finally?
No, actually, I saw it. I forgot I saw it when
Oh.
we had that conversation. I actually did see it.
Go ahead, Remy. What you got? What you
That
say
shit
you
was
had?
lit.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
not my
Yeah,
top
yeah,
5,
that-
but that shit was lit.
What's top 5?
Wanda was fucking shit up.
Yeah, she wasn't playing with that shit. Definitely.
Hold on, wait, what? In the Doctor Strange though, did you peep how he was like, who the hell are y'all? He's like, we are the Illuminati.
Yes,
Yeah,
That part.
yeah.
I think that
Well,
stood out to me right away.
But why? But the
Yeah.
way he said it like we are the
Yeah.
Illuminati. It was like that. Like they want to
Yeah.
let you know.
I'm like, y'all niggas. I was like, that's like to throw us off. You're like,
Right.
y'all
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all cheap brand ass, like, Dollar
think-
General fucking Avengers.
They know that.
I think I was laughing for a completely different reason than everybody else in the movie theater.
Exactly.
I was just like,
I was like, shut the fuck up.
oh
Shut the fuck
shit.
up. Hey, but did you peep in that jump when all right, so when he used the dark hole, right?
Mhm.
And he was trying to resurrect his dead, body, right?
Mhm.
You peep out like the demons was like, no, Doctor Strange, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they like even like darkness has rules.
There's rules, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yep.
shit was wild.
It's like, hey, now.
Yeah,
Oh, there's always checks.
We
and
don't
balances.
do that here.
yeah.
Always checks and balances.
Mhm.
Oh man, yeah, that was
But go ahead,
good.
B.
The
Yeah.
the Everything Everywhere All at Once was good.
I haven't seen that. I need to see that though.
It's real trippy though.
I heard all good things about that though.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention. You gotta stay focused on that joint.
The Doctor Strange joint was definitely good. I don't know. I'm kind of in Lighthouse wheelhouse on that one. Like I didn't watch too many movies this year.
I'm trying.
Like the main ones, yeah. But like,
Y'all
not
ain't,
like-
y'all ain't mess with Nope.
Hold on, let me.
Never seen that
No,
joint.
no.
I've never seen it.
it was okay.
For real was
It-
alright. It looked kind of just. I ain't know. The commercial made me think that shit was gonna be dumb as shit.
It was alright, but it has like no rewatchability. Like The first
I would
one you
agree with
watched.
that. I agree
Right.
with no rewatchability. Yeah, because I like that it was a different take on like a UFO or
The
alien.
UFO phenomenon, but
Yeah.
it does has some
Yeah, they got
connection
some nuggets
to.
in it.
It got some connection to like remember B when we was looking at that one UFO and it's like it was kind of like changing forms and shit.
Mhm.
So like
Like it didn't have a form.
Right.
like
Right.
UFOs itself could be an entity. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
there's
Exactly.
no pilot or nothing. It's just the UFO itself is like a
Right.
a living
A being.
yeah,
Like the
being,
craft
yeah.
is, and that's what
Right.
that's essentially what they were trying to say in
That's what I liked about it.
in Event Horizon.
Right,
They
right,
were
right,
trying to
right.
say the
Right.
itself was, you know,
Mhm.
was possessed.
Sentient or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta be.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse was this year?
Nah.
No.
Not the Spider-Verse, but the one with the 3 Spider-Mans.
Coming home.
Yeah,
That
Coming
was
Home.
that was this year.
Yeah, I think so. That was
Well, if
this year,
that was
right?
this year, that might be my number one. Then I didn't know that. You sure that was this year?
It might have been. It might have been
think so,
early.
Because it was right before Doctor Strange.
Okay,
Yeah, because they used the
that
same,
came out this year. Then that's my number one because that movie was both them shits was good. But I think that's
No Way
Spider-Man.
Home.
That might have been the best Spider-Man. Yeah, see, it said that was 2021.
Oh damn!
I got a couple others. What you got, Remy?
All right. Top 5. Number 5. Prey.
Damn.
Prey.
Which one?
Prey.
Never
Prey.
saw
Prey.
it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Number 4. Intergalactic. The little animated Kid Cudi joint on Netflix.
I didn't see it. Okay.
I haven't seen it.
Pretty good music. Good story, trippy. Number 3. The Batman.
That
Number-
one was like that.
Okay.
That was
Number 2. Top Gun Maverick.
Okay. I was hoping
I
somebody
still
would mention
haven't
it.
seen
It was
I
good.
just-
It was good.
And number 1, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I just like that movie. Like solidifies everything that we be talking.
Right.
Like,
That was a really good movie.
like literally everything.
Really well done. Y'all
Yeah,
didn't mess
check
with
Check
the
the
me a
Intergalactic
headache,
out.
y'all ain't mess with that. I know y'all seen that Adam Sandler joint Hustle.
Yeah,
That came out this year?
NBA joint. Yeah,
That
That came out this year?
Yeah,
That was a good movie. Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good
that
movie.
was a good movie.
That joint. That's got to be in the top 5, maybe top 6 or whatever. Yeah, did y'all ain't mess with that? Y'all ain't mess with that Bullet Train joint?
Nah, I ain't like it.
I haven't seen it.
I ain't.
Check it out. Brad Pitt.
The I just watched the was it the Onion something on Netflix?
Glass Onion.
That was actually
I don't watch
I
it yet. It was good.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
fell
good.
asleep like halfway through. That shit was pretty fucking good.
It was good.
A lot.
I seen what was the original joint? The joint
Knives Out.
before. Yeah,
Knives
I
Out
seen
was
that
better
joint.
though.
I seen that joint.
That's probably.
Knives
It seemed
Out
like it
was
was.
definitely better.
Knives Out probably got to the point.
Nah. It was just like a better like unfolding of shit.
Okay.
Did y'all mess with that Smile joint, the horror joint?
No, that shit was trash.
It was trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would,
Hey.
because I found myself falling asleep on that joint too. You know what I'm saying? It was all right.
Y'all seen that trailer for that movie called Bones and All or some shit where the girl be eating people?
Yeah, I seen the
Yeah.
trailer for that. I gotta watch that.
Well, you really want to watch that shit?
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Boy,
I gotta watch it. It sound like a.
I just saw that
vampire.
commercial. I'm like, this is just disturbing. Who wants to? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't
I
get
think
it.
it's on demand too. It
Like,
might
nigga,
be-
she just straight up just be eating people. Like, that's the movie. The movie is about this girl who just can't help but eat niggas. That's it.
What? No.
She
So
just
is
eat
this something?
motherfuckers
Is she
whole.
a vampire or is she a zombie or some shit?
I don't know, but the trailers was basically making it seem like it's like, okay, she's like, 18 now. Her dad was like, yeah, just to let you know, we be eating people. And then like,
What?
and then that's basically what happened. And she was like trying to
Oh,
control
so
it. It was like kind of like a
it
vampire
might just
movie.
be.
I cannot.
It might just be some cannibal shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what it is, though. But the funny thing about the movie in the commercial is like this is one black girl in like this rural white town. She the only black person
Right.
just eating everybody.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah, I seen the commercial. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch that joint and I will report back.
can't-
Report
I
back.
do want to see the what is it? Oppenheimer or
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I
for
want to see that
sure.
joint.
That's
with
just
the
gonna
boy
be. I
from
already
Peaky
know how that's gonna be.
Blinders.
But
Yeah,
I
that's
already know how that's gonna be.
that's
It's
like
gonna be
I
good.
think that might be a summer movie, right?
It
Yeah, I
might,
think so.
I think so.
Yeah, because they just showed like the previews, like the
I think
last
it's
time I
gonna be
went to the
July or
movie.
something.
That's just gonna be cold.
Mm-hmm.
You
There's gonna
know,
be so many nuggets in there.
bro, you know that Christopher Nolan, he don't like using CGI. So guess what they're doing in the movie? Setting off a real
They're
bomb.
really blowing some shit
Setting
up.
off a real fucking nuclear. Damn.
I ain't no way they were really doing no goddamn real nuke. Ain't no way. Where they gonna be at?
Well, you can actually do like they call them like dirty bombs, and you can contain the fallout to the point where you can actually do testing. But I still wouldn't want to be
Makes
around that shit.
But yeah, I don't wanna be around.
Why is it they try to be around that motherfucker?
Everybody do they movie?
Did we do? Are we doing series too?
Yeah, but
This
everybody did their movie, right?
I think so.
I got a question though, because I just wanted to know if Remy has seen this joint, because he see all the damn movies. If he has seen the Remy, you seen the Banshees? Was it in Shireen or something like that?
Huh?
With your boy Colin Farrell in that joint?
Oh, I started watching that like 2 nights ago.
All right, yeah.
They got the little weird nigga from Eternals.
Yeah. All right, you ain't watched it yet. All right, I'm gonna watch that joint. I wanted the opinion on it. All right, so I'm gonna watch it too. Yeah. What's this? This your boy setting off nukes?
Yeah.
Because we're not recreated nuclear explosion without CGI for new film.
How?
That's a bad man. That's a bad man.
He don't miss.
He got money.
And that shit's probably gonna look incredible
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely got
on
IMAX.
camera.
Yeah. Because the trailer already looks incredible.
It does.
So yeah.
You see how much weight he lost for that jump? Cillian Murphy.
I mean, you got to fucking with nuclear uranium and shit.
That's gonna be dope. Did they say when they gonna drop that Peaky Blinders movie yet?
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, because I definitely
to wrap it up.
I binged that jump this year.
Yeah, me too.
So
That was a feel good moment. 2022.
Best series. Since we're talking about series,
You gotta put that up there.
but that didn't come out 2022, did it? No.
Nah, but they wrapped up the seasons though. They wrapped up the seasons in 2022. They put out the last seasons.
It was definitely
Ozark.
Ozark was 2022.
They wrapped it up. They wrapped it up too. It didn't come
Ozark
out in
wasn't
2022, but they wrapped it up. Yeah. Remember they had the 2-part?
Yeah, Ozark was definitely 2022.
Yeah.
It started in 2022.
No, it finished.
No.
yeah. Mine was a toss up between
What you got?
A Man That Fell to Earth and
Yeah.
Peripheral.
Yeah.
I'm only on episode 2.
I'm pissed off at Peripheral. I didn't even realize the damn.
Only on episode
Hold on.
No, I'm not gonna drop nothing. I'm just saying I didn't
Yes,
even
he
realize
is.
it was the end of the damn season or whatever. When I got to 8, I was like, could you when you
I know
finish?
what you're saying.
Yeah, when you finish the
That
joint,
feeling you like, yo, hold on, wait.
I'm like, what's next Friday? What the fuck? They didn't really like finish the season. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say
Nope.
Oakmont Elementary, and
Oakmont Elementary.
yeah, ain't that what it's called?
What's that on?
You mean Abbott?
Yeah,
Abbott
Elementary. Yeah.
What's Abbott Elementary? What's that on?
That shit is hilarious, bro. You got
It's on an app.
Yeah, it's on what is it, Netflix.
Netflix.
I
Abbott
could be
Elementary.
wrong too. I'm still wrong. Look that shit up because I'm
Hey,
wrong.
Let me ask you guys
Abbott
something.
Elementary.
Is this The Last Chance U? Is that something new?
Nah.
No, that's been on for a
They'll
minute.
like switch up schools and shit.
But I'm saying like the one that I had never seen the one that they're advertising now.
The basketball one?
Yeah, the basketball one.
Yeah, it's new.
It's new.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty good.
The JUCO.
I was like, damn, did I miss this?
I joint like that.
It just goes to show you also too, man. It seemed like cats would be playing basketball, like they hearts be like all the way in, dog. Like you see it on their face, you know what I'm saying? And it, man,
Watch this show.
It's a lot of emotion in basketball.
it's a lot. Yeah, it's like a lot of emotion in basketball.
I'll say the best series 2022 is 1883.
I don't think I've seen that.
1883.
It sound like some Remy.
1883.
What was it about?
It's like the prequel to Yellowstone.
I heard of
wow.
1899 on Netflix.
You don't fuck with Yellowstone?
I still ain't watched that joint yet.
What's
1883
the,
like that.
Oh, because I was, you know why? Because I was watching my my joint. They finished that joint up C
See,
on
okay.
Apple, and the other joint. What's the joint I sent you where they was all working in that office?
Severance.
Severance. Yeah, y'all ain't seen Severance yet.
I watched like 3 episodes. I need to get
3
back.
episodes.
Yeah. I mean, that shit is basically like MK Ultra, like, you know.
Exactly.
What I mean? Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Like,
Yeah.
really fucking with people.
That shit wild. What about The Boys?
The Boys
I
was
ain't watched that yet.
2022.
Y'all keep telling me about that. I ain't watched that.
I think it
Was The Boys
finished up.
2022?
I think it finished up. Season 2 finished up.
It might have.
Yeah.
when did The Harder They Fall come out? Was that this year? Because that was a good movie.
What was that?
The Western joint.
Oh, the black joint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
on Netflix. Yeah.
Was that this year?
That was
I
good.
feel like it was.
The Boys was this year. That shit was in the summer.
Yeah.
Bro, this year was
It
long
was
as
like
fuck.
Like shit. 3 years.
Oh no, it was 2021. B.
Huh?
It was 2021.
Harder they
Oh,
fall.
okay.
But
Damn, I feel like it was this year though.
they might come out with a second one too.
I watched the last season of Ozark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite show in general. So that was an easy one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ozark just that shit on a different level. You know how like some people like when it came to like Game of Thrones, like
Right.
and there's nothing compares to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ozark is just on its own.
It's up there.
Yeah.
That's just
It's up
so
there.
unorthodox.
It's up there with them white folks doing selling drugs. You know,
The Breaking Bad joint. Breaking Bad was good though.
Yeah, that joint was crazy.
Breaking Bad was good as shit.
Snowfall is like that.
Yeah, Snowfall.
Is Snowfall better than Breaking Bad though?
Everybody
Yes.
be telling me about that joint. Really? It's
on,
really
dog.
better?
Hell
Yes.
Come on, dog.
Mr. White is better than Mr. White?
You gotta log out, dog.
What are you talking
Right,
about?
come on, son.
Damn,
All right, I gotta watch that
he's
joint.
a
Then.
young
I gotta watch
Denzel.
it.
Yeah,
He's
Snowfall like that.
he's a
I used
young
to,
I'm
Denzel.
not
Yeah.
saying it's not like that.
it took me so long to jump on the
It's not
bandwagon.
Breaking
but,
Bad though.
Bruh, oh my goodness.
First of all, it's based off real shit.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
It is not Breaking Bad, sir.
For the people, by the people.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking Bad is like a parody.
Breaking Bad. Listen, don't you
Snowfall
do
is like Freeway Ricky Ross story.
Oh, man.
mashed up in there.
it. He said,
Man, Mr. White out this joint. Got my man Sal. Better call Sal. Shit.
"Oh
Man, has anybody seen what's that joint? They got like a Wu-Tang series or something.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was all right.
It was all right.
I never watched that before.
I ain't seen it yet. It's supposed to be good.
man." I didn't even know that was.
It's got the I forgot the dude name. It's got cuz from the
All of
joint.
them.
What was Denzel in? The Equalizer, the little young black dude
Yeah.
from that joint.
Ashton something.
And the last hey, he's a good actor. He's a good
Yeah,
actor.
it got Joe Badass, it got Dave East, it got the little young dude from Dope. He played RZA.
I gotta see that joint. It's on Hulu, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, I think RZA produced the jump.
Okay. I
So
gotta watch that joint. I don't got no Hulu.
How many seasons of Ozark was it? How many? This was the last season. What was it?
or yeah,
It was 4.
Yeah.
Damn.
Excellent. Oh, didn't they finish? Oh, I forgot. You gotta bring big up Stranger Things. They killed
oh,
that.
yeah, okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
might have been the best series.
Yeah.
This the 2022. Yeah,
Stranger
Let's see.
Things.
Stranger Things
Stranger
was good.
Mhm.
So wait, that was
I
it?
fucking missed that.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Nah.
But Stranger Things?
That's it. They're not doing no more. I don't think.
Yes, they are. What are you
Yeah,
talking
they are.
about?
What
Yeah,
you
they
talking
are.
about?
Yeah,
Don't
for
do
sure.
Nah,
that.
that was the last Stranger Things.
No, it's
They're
not.
gonna be what they gonna be? 30 years old? 20 years old?
From what I heard, this was the last joint.
That's not the last, bro.
I'm
They're
telling
not
you.
doing that
It's
war.
the whole,
I was always understanding this was the last one.
nah, the whole town is fucked up now. They gotta say
Yeah, like they showed the end of that shit, and
yeah.
11 gotta do something.
Stranger Things season 5 premiere date.
We gotta get your girl back on here.
Who ele-
No,
We're-
she'll
we're-
let us know.
the real 11.
Penny, we gotta get Penny back on here.
Hey, what if they try and bring the upside down here from the inner space?
That's pretty much what they're doing. Bro.
That's exactly what they're doing. We might have, you know how like
They're
sometimes
saying it might
like,
come out summer 2024.
Yeah, they definitely doing another one for sure.
Okay.
Because they got a lot of answers to
2024.
They got a
They
lot
got-
of fucking
yeah,
filming.
Yeah, they got a lot of
One of them episodes was like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
yeah.
I mean, they could probably
Yeah,
Because
it
if
would.
you think about it, the oldest members or the old like the dude and the girl, they probably were, what was they like in their early 20s or something. So the
Yeah.
younger people like 11 and all them, they can go until they're at least in their early 20s. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
They already 20.
And then we
no,
still
but I
got-
don't think they was 20 on the show though.
right, got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? On the
Right.
show, like, yeah, they still in high school, but
17, yeah.
Because we
like,
still
like
got to
now
figure
it
out
might
what
be
was on
college
that
and
damn.
that shit. So it might be
grown ass
picture
they
that
still
Will
know
had.
about a few more years, like extend the series.
Yep.
We got to figure out what the fuck was on that poster Will had. So
Yep.
Yeah.
don't tell
I
me
mean-
that shit is done.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
way.
you
Look, I
can't
ain't mad
tell
if
me
they if they extend the joint. I'm down for some Stranger Things.
But
I'm
you know
down.
why would they turn that down? That shit is like, come on, they making
Shit's
all
crack.
money with that
They
shit.
got
You know
to.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how
Just like
anyone
Friends.
connected to that going to benefit from that shit?
You know what? It could rock like a Harry Potter. They did Harry Potter for so many times, so
Yeah.
many movies and whatever.
But nah, you're right. That was Stranger Things was pretty good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that joint was like that.
but,
I
I
ain't
still
gonna lie.
like that, man. That was probably one of the best seasons.
Best Netflix series ever.
Yeah,
All right,
especially
well-
how they ended it, like the 2-part one series. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was dope.
that was dope. Yeah, that was wild.
I was watching movies. I essentially watched like 3 movies.
That shit was intense, bro. That
Oh
shit
my
was
gosh.
intense.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was stressed out watching this shit.
Hell yeah.
How they get you like
shit,
that sometimes.
They do.
Stress.
Niggas going through when they was going through the upside down and they was holding on to what's it, Lucas' foot.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, like get his ass.
Nah, when the chick was in the cemetery and she just started levitating, I'm like, no.
Oh yeah,
No.
right. And you expecting the joint to end right there, the series to
Yeah.
end right there, because it
Nah.
felt like an ending.
Yeah, it
Right.
did. It was like, all right, she can't go out like this, dog. You know what I'm
Then it
saying? She
turns
can't
up.
go out like this.
It turns up though, like damn, like
Yeah, that was like that was nothing. It was nothing, nigga. It was nothing.
They directors and hats off to the directors and writers to the Stranger Things. Man, that joint is probably the best series to come around in a long time.
straight up.
Long
That shit
time.
took me back to like Goonie days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's always
Yeah.
the vibe. Yeah.
Like, I
Nostalgic.
like that feel.
That's
yeah.
always the vibe. Yeah.
Kids really don't have any type Goonies type vibe like because you think about it, it was
This
like
like more raw than Goonies though. Like
It
it's like
is.
way more raw.
yeah,
But no, but
because
let's just say I agree though. I agree with you though. My bad.
no, it's that. But kids don't really have that like. Oh, they were outside. all the
Adventurism,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
The
like-
80s babies.
kids
Mhm.
watch YouTube
Mm-hmm.
of other kids.
Right.
Oh yeah, that is the stupidest shit.
YouTube. Like, how the fuck are you watching somebody watch somebody else and just talk about that?
Enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Shit is backwards.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it was this last season was probably the darkest season.
Yeah.
Like they went in.
Especially
It-
with the
it-
body.
nigga was
just
basically in
getting
hell.
crushed the
Yeah,
fuck up.
that shit was. I was like, okay, what are we doing now?
It was like
Right.
niggas'
Like,
eyes was getting ripped out.
we
and
fucking
shit.
with a whole different entity
Right.
right now. This nigga is like on some not fucking
Right.
around with Josh.
That
Fucking
little
mind
dude
player.
walking around accusing niggas and shit. Like, he killed him. They did that.
Oh yeah, him, I know, right? He
Right.
was out there joint
Shut
wilding.
the fuck up. Like, go to bed.
But you know what was crazy? The fact that we found out that the mind flare still ultimately is that
Yeah.
why that's that shit that
Mhm.
they can't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Like this
Oh.
dude was just a lieutenant of that joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? He was controlling him.
Yeah.
Like that shit was wild.
Question: Did y'all watch the Wednesday joint?
Nah.
Nah,
That joint was like that.
I thought
Y'all gotta
about
watch
it,
Y'all gotta
and I
watch
was
it.
just
I have like no urge to watch that shit.
It's not no Stranger Things, but I grew up on the Addams Family, so I had to watch it. I felt compelled to watch
Yeah,
it.
you used to wake up in the morning like Lurch.
Exactly.
When the statistic was about roommates, this
Exactly.
nigga used to wake up just like that. This nigga-
Exactly.
he would lay down and just
Exactly.
like this. Like,
oh my
Go
god.
ahead. dog.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
oh man, that's wild. That's funny.
What the fuck is
Yes,
going on?
All right, let's transition over to another topic. Let's go with the best
I
album.
got a question about
of
that
the
mind
year.
flare. Though.
Oh, you said you got a
Yeah.
question on the mind flare?
Yeah,
Who's
so I'll
talking
bring it
about-
up later. Best album.
Best album of the year.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go like y'all. A couple of y'all was on the movies. I
I'm
really
about to say
don't.
Busta Rhymes.
Oh,
Nah, shut up. nigga.
We're gonna make
Hey,
you
nah,
guys
Busta
think that.
Rhymes, the last album was alright though. Like that shit was actually he had some shit on it.
Always, man. Always. He a legend in
He
the
said
game.
always,
Flip mode and
always.
cover you.
I'm trying to say.
No, I don't think I really listened to no albums. So all right, so the album I have
Or just
recently
listen
listened
to
to was Drake and Savage.
No.
Drake and Savage, but I don't be really listening to no music
Can't do
like
it.
that. No new.
Can't do it.
You can't do that. What? That joint
I
was
Can't
lit.
wasn't
do
really on. I
That
wasn't
album
really
was
on
crazy.
too
You know,
many
Randall not
albums.
rocking with it. You know, Randall not rocking with that.
Yeah, I can't listen to them.
I didn't really listen
Who, Drake?
to too many albums this year. I know I fuck with the Pusha T joint. The
That was this year.
Yeah, that was early.
I
this
thought
year.
so.
It was.
But yeah, that was like I was rocking that for a minute.
Hey, real
Um,
quick, Drake
I
is
think
the
that
best
the-
rapper alive.
Dylon.
And I think I just fuck with the Kendrick joint just for the simple fact that it was just like long overdue. Like it's like something I was waiting on. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I still listen to that fucking album.
I fuck with the videos. I don't know. Ain't got.
You put me on to Benny the Butcher though. I did like that.
Yeah, that came out early this year.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Tanner
he was
Talk
like, yo,
Four.
yeah, the Tanner Talk drink. That shit was,
Yeah, that Tanner
that shit
Talk
was
4
nice. That shit was nice.
Beyonce's album was pretty smashing. No,
For real. For real, I ain't hear that
He
joint.
said, bro.
oh yeah. That's what he said.
there's some bangers on
I
there.
ain't hear that shit.
We got.
I went with Push. I mean, I said Push. Nah, I actually went with Freddie Gibbs. I thought that was the best
Gibbs?
album. Yeah,
That was like October.
sold separately. That shit right there. That album was.
Yeah,
First time I heard that shit, I was like, man.
Oh,
Like the very
Whoa.
first time I heard it, just that first intro, that joint with Kelly Price singing on that shit,
Right.
that beat, that shit was like soulful. Like the production was A1, everything. That shit was, but
I like it
overall
because it
album.
sounded like an album. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I
what
mean?
I'm saying.
It's
The whole
not like
it
a
would feel
bunch
like
of
a whole
songs.
body of work.
Yeah, not put together and shit like
It
that.
did. Like it flowed. If you listen,
Mhm.
like, because the first time I listened to it, I listened to it all the way through. That shit was fire. Shit was
Mhm.
definitely fire.
And
I would say my second, be honest, it just came out, but that Ab Soul joint, I actually fuck with that shit. I don't know if you
I
can
haven't
listen to it yet, but that
Yeah.
shit was fire. And then I put Push in third. But then I probably put when Kendrick's joint first came out, I thought I was like, oh yeah, this is the best album. But then I don't really listen to that shit as much as I listen to like I'll go back to Pusha T joint sometimes, but I don't listen to Kendrick shit like that for real.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby album.
Lil Baby at all.
Yeah. Damn. This joint
Like not even a little bit. I may listen to him like if he on a feature or something, but I don't like look for his music. But ain't no disrespect, nothing. I just, I ain't never just get into him.
And see, I like Lil Baby because I mean, yeah, he's like these trap artists, but at the same time, Lil Baby be spitting. Like he be spitting. Like I know y'all probably like get the fuck out of here, but nah.
No, I'm not.
I mean, a lot of people say I've heard it a lot from that. Heard
Yeah,
that from that.
he definitely like he came onto the scene like, all right, this gonna about to be another little, you know what I'm saying, joke, but at the same time, and his series was nice too. His little series he had on Amazon Prime. That joint was all right. He had a nice little documentary talk about, you know what I'm saying, where he came from and all that. It was like I think it was a few episodes. But that joint was all right. But nah, he came out when he first came out, it was just like, all right, you know, he about to be like one of these other rappers. But then he like really fell into like the lyricism of it. You know what I'm saying? Even though he is like a trap artist, you know what I'm saying? But
the thing with him, I just never like it's because he be like kind of singing to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like. I don't hear lyrics. I be hearing singing. You know what I'm saying? I don't be hearing bars when he be rapping. If that makes sense. And that's why the reason why I think I don't really like people. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he never really.
But that's why a lot of these like newer artists they do that. So a lot of people really don't gravitate towards it because it just sounds like all right, mumbo. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know, like I seen Snoop Dogg say this one time. He was like, music is going to evolve. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't just stay on one type of music. You got like at least respect the idea of what they're trying to do because at one point the shit that you like was looked down upon. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Type deal. And when he said that, I was like, damn, that's like deep. So it made me like even just start listening to these newer artists just a little more just to hear what they really gotta say. Man, a lot of that shit the same, but
yeah, it's like you listen to some new cats, you were like, damn, it's some talented ass motherfuckers out here. Like it's some really talented people.
The only difference is like a lot of them don't really put an album all the way together.
And that's what I don't like.
They just be like, you know what I mean? Content.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that's what's unfortunate because like back in the day, you got judged based upon the body of work you put out.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, it's like I don't give a fuck about like you don't even have to put out a body of work. Your following could just be out the fucking roof and you on. You know what I'm saying? Which is like
all you gotta do is come out with a track that's a fucking TikTok dance.
Yeah,
like that.
Easy.
I didn't even know this shit was a Lil Uzi Vert song. It's like you know that song? That's his song, but he don't have a rap on the jump. But that's like it's a TikTok jump.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, I DJ, so that's like one of the number one requested joints. I just want to rock joint. Yeah.
He don't that jump, but he don't even rap on the jump. It's just it's like it's like one of them like Jersey house influence.
Yeah, one of them
like
Baltimore clubs.
Yeah.
They be fucking. Hey, I'm gonna say that they be fucking them dances up. I'll be like, damn, nigga, I used to be a dance motherfucker. But that shit y'all doing there, shit, nigga, my back hurt. Hit that shit. I just want to rock. Shit.
Man.
So we're not gonna talk about how Drake the best rapper.
All right, anyway, the best album of the year to me.
He's not the best rapper alive though.
Came out a little early in the year. Come on, man, stop it. And it is Ramona Park Broke My Heart by Vince Staples. That's the best album of the year.
I gotta listen to it.
Ramona Park Broke My Heart. Vince Staples.
I don't.
And then I would say King Disease 3 is number 2. 3 would be I don't know. It's a lot of good jumps that came out.
Damn, you a
this year.
Drake hater?
Maybe that's Freddie Gibbs. Oh, Conway had a good album this year. God
Mhm.
don't make mistakes.
Early
A lot
in
of
the year.
a lot
Yeah, I
of
fuck
good.
with Jid.
I like Jid.
Yeah, his album. I did get a chance to.
Yeah, he
Some of
man,
that.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's a rapping ass nigga.
Yeah, it
But
is.
he more than a rapper though, young. That
Yeah.
nigga can do a lot. I didn't know he was as talented as he was until I
Yeah.
heard his album.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. He's fucking
Yeah, he's
awesome.
pretty good.
Kind of like Drake, more than a rapper.
Anyway, and I like when the motherfuckers be doing those Tiny Desk concerts.
Uh-huh.
Like I always check the people when they come out. Who else?
Everybody did their best album. I mean, go ahead, Randall. You can go ahead and finish your joint, but I'm just making sure.
I just want to get some shout outs right quick.
Quick question:
King Disease.
Yeah.
Did Drake do an album with Migos this year,
No.
No.
or was he just featured on that joint?
He trolling.
Gives a fuck.
He trolling. He trolling.
That Metro Boomin junk go. The Heroes and Villains.
Yeah.
Who was on that album?
Hey, that nigga Takeoff was killing everything before he died. Like almost everything he dropped before it, like it's crazy.
Yep.
Nigga was killing everything.
Yeah,
You think it's conspiracy that his joint's called Rocket and he died in
Hey,
Houston
hey,
with the Rockets?
Hey now. Hey now.
Bad Bunny had a good album this year.
You think so?
If y'all fuck with Bad Bunny, yeah,
Meg, I
he out
think
here selling.
Meg album's better than that.
Who?
Meg,
You was
Meg?
listening to Meg album?
Megan Thee
Do
Stallion.
you just listen to Meg album?
Yeah.
Oh man,
What?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is the top earner this year. Ain't no way.
We talking about that
Yeah.
nigga like Michael Jackson right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's like literally like
being
the
facetious,
biggest artist
guys.
on the planet right now.
yes.
Did y'all hear my conspiracy?
What?
Nah, what's up?
How Takeoff album was called The Last Rocket and he died in Houston
Yeah.
Rockets? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No. I heard you. I just and he was like, no.
My bad.
No, I was just like, that's just shit y'all like spot on. Like I thought about that shit too.
The Last Rocket.
hmm And he be talking about Saturn too.
We ain't gonna hear no more Young Thug no more. No more
You
Thug.
think so?
That could have been that could have been part of the what.
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck.
a what the fuck moment.
That was definitely a what the fuck right there. I forgot about that one.
He done.
Hey, y'all
He
think
done.
Gunna was an informant?
Not necessarily an informant, but a dry snitching. You know.
I mean, if he was, like, all the information is going to be public, so it's only a matter of time. If he was.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
Where'd your accent go? Accent.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm from North Carolina. I don't know anything about these cuts of blood.
That's wild though. It's, you know what blows me about that train? It's like it's a lot of folks talking about, oh, ain't no loyalty, blah 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 blah. Like, nigga, I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Boy, I always say that.
I know, man.
You say that.
You should put that. You should make that shit a t-shirt.
I'm not going.
Nobody.
Nobody.
You can probably brand that joint on the logo.
3 O's on that motherfucker. 5 O's on it. And nobody.
There you go, Simo.
Oh
Ain't
my
much up for
God.
nobody. You did it. Yes, ma'am.
2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a game, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the game.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement
Yes,
officers
ma'am.
stopped the vehicle in which you were
Yes,
present
ma'am.
along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered.
You can own
These
that.
items did not belong to you.
Yes, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man. It ain't belong to
And
me.
do you acknowledge the following
It's just two
statement.
of us
I
in the vehicle.
recognize, accept, and deeply regret that
I ain't gonna
myself
say it
and
was
music
his, but it wasn't
indirectly
mine.
furthered YSL the game to the detriment of my community.
Dry
YSL and the
snitching.
game must win. Is that
That's wild.
These motherfuckers,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers is wild. And I swear to it don't. Yeah, pull the track up. Pull the track up, Remy. Pull the track up because
What
Young
track?
Thug got a whole song that's take it to trial. 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 These motherfuckers are wild.
But the thing they say he not snitching, but like when you say that
It ain't mine. It's just me
Hold
and you
on.
in the vehicle.
when you say
Was it
when you
this
say-
y'all threw in the car? Yeah.
hold on,
Alright, bro.
when you say
All
YSL
them drugs you don't know.
is a gang, and they charge you for the RICO, that's like automatically, you know what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
roping all y'all in. Because when you get hit with the RICO, that means they making one umbrella
Mhm.
and putting y'all all under that shit. So this nigga is 100% snitching.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Dry snitching.
I seen like comments be
Whatever.
like, people's like, nah, maybe Young Thug told him to get out the way of, he's protecting him of
Hell
the
nah.
harm.
I seen
Hey,
that. I
man.
seen that too. I seen
Nah.
And then
that.
also
Hey, brother.
when Young Thug went to court, why he got the fresh retwist?
You
You said who
stupid.
legacy sitting in between?
Yeah, he got the fresh retwist.
Somebody got him.
Oh man, that's wild, man.
Somebody got him.
All right, well, speaking of making statements, who has the best verse of the year 2022?
Me. Fuck
I'm
that.
gonna say, listen, that I can't get over the J joint.
What Jay on?
The
On the
God
Khaled
did,
album.
yeah.
I
I mean, that one just
On the
stood
God
out
did
to me.
joint? On the God did
Yeah.
joint? Okay. Yeah. I would agree
It
with
was
that.
That joint was cold.
It was cool, but I didn't like the fact that he came out with like the video explaining it afterwards. I was like, nigga,
I mean-
leave rap the way it is. Like, I don't need you to. I don't need a
Nah.
fucking like a reference sheet to
I
like
know.
how to read rap. Like that
You
shit.
got a
corny as fuck.
Wikipedia joint.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, it's like how to decipher rap. Like that shit is dumb.
I mean, well, I agree with you, but then sometimes you do need that shit because niggas like Lupe Fiasco, you need somebody to help you
Yeah,
decipher what the fuck.
I understand
you
that,
talking
but
about.
that like, it's like watching like it's
But
like
Jay ain't
looking
like
at.
that though.
Like you gotta
That's like-
study that nigga shit.
Yeah, but it's like going to like an art show or something, like and looking at a painting. It's like it's supposed to be like for your decipher.
Interpretation.
Yeah. Like I don't need you to like, you know what
I
I'm
see what
saying?
you're saying.
Well, in 92, I did have a case pending, and you know what I'm saying? I don't need the fucking history lesson. Like, miss me with that shit. But yeah, it was a good album. He had to get it off his chest. I mean, good verse. My verse is, and I haven't really listened to it for a while, but I remember like listening to it when it did came out. Chance the Rapper got this verse with it's like him and what's that dude? Vic Mensa. And he goes off on that jump.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the
I ain't
name?
gonna lie, young. Every time I see Vic Mensa, I hit skip. So I don't even be giving shit a chance. I don't even like it.
Ooh, that's a bar because you said Chance.
See, I did that on purpose too.
What was the name of it?
I think it's called it's like something Rafe. It's called Rafe.
Rafe. All right.
Yeah. Like the Rolls Royce Rafe.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, they call it a writing exercise. So there you go.
Yeah, listen to this shit right now.
Damn, this just pulled up. Young Thug RICO case YSL member says Thug paid him and associates off to kill Donovan Thomas Jr. in 2020.
What's a rap?
Wow.
2 hours ago.
You're going downtown.
Damn.
Damn, dog.
There's nothing there.
That was it.
Nothing.
That's pretty much
There's nothing you can do.
But that's the thing with the RICO. It's like if you can't afford to like have everybody solid with the same amount of lawyers or the same level, somebody's going to fold. That's why they, rope all that shit in with the RICO. Like it's designed to do that.
That makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, it's designed to be like, all right, somebody gotta go Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gotta go.
Nigga, I was like, nigga, I was just a roll up dude. Like I was just supposed to be here just to roll up.
Right. Somebody gotta take this L.
Yeah. Anybody else best
More
verse?
M. More M.
Oh yeah, I'll say my
Yeah.
best verse was this song called "Bruh" by Denzel Curry
Denzel Curry.
featuring JID. I think they
Yeah,
both
who had the
went
best
fuck-
verse?
They
Yeah.
both went off, but
Yeah, they went
Denzel
off.
Curry.
Denzel Curry,
I
yeah.
think he
went off on
murdered that
shit.
shit. Like
He
that
bodied
verse
joke.
was it's crazy. I thought that was a very specific song, so I thought it's funny that
Yeah.
you heard that shit. That nigga went off on that joint. He actually that verse made me a fan. Then I started listening to his music more because of that verse actually. And I called on late because that nigga been out for a minute.
That's crazy. I
Zilla
started
and Jid,
listening to
Scorpio and
Jid
Sub-Zero.
because of
That's
that.
how you finish the jump.
That's funny.
That's
That's
crazy.
funny.
I started listening to Jid because I heard that song. I was like,
that
who is
joint-
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my
that
joint.
joint go.
Damn, that's tight.
But whose album was that? Was that on his album? Was that like a
I
single?
think that was just like a one-off.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that shit just popped up on my shit, and then I was like, when you have your little random joint.
What streaming jumps y'all got? Y'all got Spotify?
I use Spotify. That's all I
Yeah.
use.
Spotify.
I got music.
I use Spotify and YouTube music.
I use
think my
regular
son
YouTube
listens
and
to that
Spotify. But yeah. All right. Anybody else? Best verse?
I got two.
I'm trying to think of the song with the name of the song with J. Cole and Andre 3000 on it. That joint dropped. Yeah. I can't think of the name.
Oh, you know what? Andre 3000 on that that track where they took it away off that Donda jump. Life of the Party.
Yeah.
That jump go too.
Double two.
Wait, which one?
It's a track that they took off Donda called Life of the Party.
Oh, I thought that was the joint that had Andre 3000 on it, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, no, that shit. That's my shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit dope.
I like the version with just Kanye on it too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Corey, you got a verse? Are you searching?
I got two.
Hottest Drake track.
All right, go ahead.
No. Yeah, I got two. It's gonna be Drake and 21 Savage Day album.
Nigga, the verse. What verse?
Damn,
M's.
this
I was telling you the M's.
M's. You don't even believe that.
M's. Drake got that joint. Drake killed that joint on that. He cut the whole album, honestly. But
Listen,
Drake.
I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like Drake
put
don't
it
have
in.
tracks. He do, but you
Come on, man.
you
Come
take
on, man.
it to the next level.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Who got more hits than Drake right now?
I'm not about to get into that with you.
It's nothing to get into because it's nobody. Nobody has more hits than Drake right now.
I won't argue that.
That's subjective.
I won't.
It's not no subjective shit. Come on, now, don't give me that. That boy got hit.
subjective.
Boy got
I mean,
hits.
it's all like, your surrounding. If you like,
That boy got hits. That boy got hits. Don't tell me it's just
if
around.
you like
That
being
boy got
those
hits
funny
around the
bars
world.
with
That boy got hits around the world. What you talking about?
the straws in your, the umbrellas in your cup and stuff like
Oh,
that.
God,
You're gonna hear some Drake.
All right.
Everybody got their verse.
Anyway, Drizzy, yeah. With 21, and I want to yes, I'm gonna bring up my dog Busta. Busta got a new joint with Vibes Cartel.
That's such a coy track.
Vibes Cartel. and it's not even Busta who got the. I'm giving it to Vibes. I'm giving it to Vibes Cartel. He got a nice verse, and he's.
That's such a coy track.
If I'm not mistaken, he's still locked up, but I don't know how they made that track. He's still locked up in Jamaica or whatever, but him and Vibes Cartel and
he's still over there?
Yeah, he's still locked up. Boy, he's been locked up for a minute.
That's first.
Vibes Cartel though. That's why.
Yeah. Vibes Cartel's out here.
Who was a Jamaican nigga that bleached his skin? Is that Vibes?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him? Okay.
That's him. That's
Steve
him.
Harvey.
That's him. That's him. Because he was dark skinned. He was really, really, really dark. But then he bleached his shit. I think he only bleached his shit so because he got tatted up or whatever the fuck. He wanted to show his tats and shit or whatever the fuck. To be honest with you.
How that work?
I don't think
bleach your tats.
Huh?
Do you bleach your tats?
What?
Like when you bleach your skin?
Do I bleach my
Bleach your tats.
But wait. If you black as shit,
No,
you got
I'm saying he
tattoos.
bleached his skin.
Nobody really can see
He
his
bleached
tattoos
his skin
anyway.
in order to get some tattoos that you
Oh, so
can
he bleached
see.
it, then got tatted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Hey. So he got an interesting complexion.
Like, why would you do that?
People be doing that shit.
That's what they do in Jamaica.
To get
Yeah, people be
tats?
doing that shit in
Africa.
here.
So
That's
that you
how I
can
feel.
get tattooed?
A lot of African female Instagram influencers be bleaching their
Why
skin
don't
so
you
they
just
get horny as fuck.
get the tattoo?
Well, you don't even bleach your skin. They got this.
Just get the
cream
tattoo. Why do you
rub
need
on
to
your
bleach your
skin.
skin?
I agree.
Oh, you're saying because to make it stand out more,
to make it
Right, to make it stand out more. That's what I was thinking he did it.
bruh?
All right.
Niggas is 2K.
That's stupid. That's just
Because all the music I heard from him or whatever, he was like dark skinned and like out of nowhere.
He was a better artist.
Nigga light skin.
No. What I'm saying is,
Hey Corey, was he a better artist when he was dark skinned? Creatively?
no, I wouldn't say that. No, he's the same artist. He's the same
Now he in
artist.
his pocket.
He's nice. He's nice.
You
He's
fucking
nice.
racist. You only like fucking Drake and light skin Vibes Cartel. You fucking racist as fuck.
Nah, nigga, you wildin'. You wildin'.
Hold on. This
You wildin'. What I'm telling you is
light skin or dark skin Michael Jackson.
why he sell?
It don't matter.
Oh,
It don't matter because he had hits all over. That's a trick question. He always had hits.
And if you really think about it, like he would, you gotta go all the way back to Jackson 5, Michael Jackson too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of fucking hits.
That boy got hits.
So many.
That's what I'm
Nigga.
telling you about.
Them niggas had,
that boy got hits.
you know, the Christmas season just passed, so you know all them damn Jackson 5 Christmas songs was playing and shit.
Oh, yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
So
Hits.
Them joints alone, he got hits.
I'm saying
Hits.
that little Michael was that boy. I don't think that's probably the most talented little boy ever. Like that, like
They got like
Yeah,
a whole
fucking
Yeah,
album.
we're not getting another one.
I don't think there's never been another star on that level that young
Never, ever.
since him.
And I don't think it'll happen again.
Never can I say goodbye. That motherfucking song.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like,
And that boy in elementary school. That boy in
Like
elementary
shit.
school singing that shit.
He was like a Brian Frozen. Like, look at Brian. Frozen like
Yeah, wow.
Hey, but what I was saying,
Hey, take a picture of that shit, man.
all right, so everybody did their best verse though. Did we go through that?
Yeah.
All right, so what we got left? We got who is our best person MVP period for 2022? Who is the MVP for 2022?
I'll say probably Kanye because he was really going for it.
I'm gonna say Kyrie.
Kyrie, yeah. You also peep Kyrie. Actually, he always talking about like the whole like Aboriginal, type angle, but like he was really like welcomed into like I think it was the Sioux tribe.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
His mom like is I think it's like a national or something.
Right.
And she claims it like
So people talk big game, but like he's actually, you know what I'm saying?
like living that.
Yeah.
That's why I saw it's like you can look it up. Like
Right.
I think his mom has had some sort of,
Mm-hmm. And they welcomed him with open arms.
Mhm.
Probably because he played basketball. You know what I'm saying? Got millions.
Nah, I don't think so though.
I don't know.
They're not more.
But they
so
definitely
more-
welcomed him with open arms. That was good.
Oh yeah, so he went to Standing Rock. So he went to the heart of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I ain't mad at that one, Kyrie or Kanye, especially Kyrie though. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, You know,
Yeah.
they did what they did.
And he showed up.
Kyrie ain't do shit.
No, I'm talking about the
Solid.
powers that be.
Yeah.
He showed up to the game on his day off. Well, he was supposed to be playing. Remember that time
Yeah.
when he was like not allowed to play at home games, but he showed up.
Mm. My man showed up in a whole new outfit.
Yeah,
My man had to do a wardrobe change. Wardrobe change. All right, baby.
What are you talking about, me? They got there.
I know that's the same thing this nigga had on the whole time.
Hey, he look like he got a wardrobe change.
He's stupid.
I see you, Chief Running Horse.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
I would say Joe Rogan because he beat being canceled. Like he ain't skip a beat, and he was having like if you like look at his like guests prior to that jump, and even after that shit, like obviously he was like an enemy of like One Thought, and
Who you
at the
talking?
time,
I forgot
Joe
what
Rogan.
was he mad at him? What did he say to
Because
him?
they put up videos of him saying nigga with the ER on the jump.
What?
Yeah, he beat that jump.
Oh, he ain't say nigga.
Nah.
Nigga, can you lend me a pencil?
But if you like look at his guests, like he had
No.
like the dude Robert Malone on his show, like he was like the inventor of the RNA vaccine. He had the dude Peter McCullough, who's like a big face that's like against all this like vaccine shit. He had that
Oh yeah,
one
he has some steppers.
yeah.
He has some steppers.
Yeah,
on.
so like he wasn't fucking around. He could have easily, got swept up in the shit, and then he told YouTube "fuck you" and jumped over to Spotify. So,
Oh yeah, that was early. That was early in the year. That was early in the year.
right.
I'm gonna go with Charleston White. That's what
Charleston White is
I chose Charleston White. I know a lot of people, like I said, if you choose, like I said, we have people who have harsh deliveries. You know what I'm saying? If that's your
This is the harsh
thing,
thing.
he's probably not going to be for you. But he say a lot of things that a lot of people are afraid to say. And obviously there's going to be antics. There's definitely some antics. There's definitely some, silly shit involved in it. But the overall message, the heart of everything that he be doing and shit, I don't think you can really be mad at that. And then he's definitely getting a lot of momentum going his way because, like let's say Cheese TV, the overall type of people that come on say Cheese is the same type of people that'll come on like DJ Vlad or some shit like that, right? So it's a lot of people talking about incriminating bullshit, right? And you'll read those comments and the people be like, oh no, he's real. No, he's not. He's the most gangsterist. But on that same channel, Charleston White will come on and you look at the comments and they like, yeah, we need to stop this stuff. Yeah, he's right. You know what I'm saying? So at least that it's starting to create some sort of momentum where people starting to wake up and kind of see the bullshit that we kind of go along with on the daily that we may not see. So I think that like he's probably really the first to really, kick in that door per se. Because trust me, he ain't the first nigga to say these things. He ain't the first person to think these, but he the first person to really unapologetically, come with that message, so that's why I would put him, as my MVP and shit.
I agree with you 100%. I got changed mine to Charleston White. Yeah.
You're just so funny with it too, but like that whole like Southern,
just like comedian, right? He says he's a comedian and
he's a community activist. He actually worked with kids for real. He got kids out of prison. He actually works in he's like known where he's from. And he said he wasn't always like this. He said he used to wear suits and all this other shit. Like he said he used to speak properly, didn't curse and all that. And he said he told the whole story. He said he watched Dolomite, seen that people like dramatic. He said our people like, the characters. They like dramatics. So he said when I started acting up on the internet, and then all of a sudden everybody paying attention to me. Yeah. And I was Mr. Humble Guy. Nobody gave a fuck about what I was talking about. So
yeah, I was literally just watching a video like yesterday or the day before or whatever, and he was talking about they were asking him why he be cussing or whatever, and he was like, before I wasn't cussing, but I don't know if he was a teacher or something or whatever, but I guess he was paying attention to like a mom or a dad or whatever who was cussing at
Cussing
their
out one of the
child.
kids.
Right, cussing out one of the kids, and he was like, "Oh, that's how we get reaction. That's how they gonna respond and listen and do what we need to get done." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely agree with you. Definitely agree with you. That is, yeah, he the dog. He the dog this year, 2022. Charleston White, he the dog this year. He the dog this year.
And they actually, he actually getting in contact with actual rappers. Some nigga who just came up on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly now he get beefing with like people like T.I. and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like now they mentioned his name on the Joe Budden podcast the other day. It's like, how is this nigga even? How is his name being even mentioned with these people?
He be getting niggas locked up. That's funny.
And he be really getting on his nigga skin, and he be saying the truth. That should be so funny. What he say about Dirk that one time? He was like, he said, nah. He said, I like beautiful black women. Dirk ain't no player. Dirk got an ugly ass baby mother. He talking about his first baby mother. He's like a big white pig looking motherfucker. He be going in for real. And he's way smarter than he like Les on to be though.
Yeah. I think he the champion.
Boy, who's MVP of 2022?
Who you got?
You better not say Steve Harvey.
Damn. Nah, mine's I definitely was gonna go with Kyrie for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the people talking.
Yeah. Kyrie for one, he never once said like, "Oh, I agree with this." He only just brought light to
link. That's
the
it.
First. Yeah, that's it. And then to actually see him like actually
don't fold, man.
Like don't fold. It reminds me like of Malcolm X, bro. Like straight up. Like
did y'all watch that Hebrews and Negroes?
I did.
You did? You watched it? Did you hear any anti-Semitic shit?
Yeah.
Tropes.
Anti-Semitic
tropes.
I mean, I see what I can see why would they would say that, but
why?
They would say it because of Holocaust and what happened. So like I get it, but that's not what is being talked about. That's what's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they're saying, nor negating, nor saying that was a good thing. Everybody agrees that was a terrible thing that should not have happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just the simple fact that I don't think that people like the fact that they're bringing light to,
black people.
Yeah, something. Black people were more than just slaves. You know what I'm saying? And to hear that, it's like, like motherfuckers is just now getting Black Lives Matter and all that shit. Together.
But that is.
They're trying to slow it down.
That lets you know exactly that they let. All I got from this is that it's like black people. Y'all supposed to think one way and one way only. Like our perspective on the world is supposed to be boxed in. You know what I'm saying? Anything outside of that, if you allow these niggas to think outside this box that we made for them, you know what I'm saying? You got to take these lashes, and that's what the fuck we saw. I don't think you can look at it any other kind of way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
It's exactly that. It's exactly that.
We're like
and that's why I feel like everybody had to take their lashes for what they done. Kyrie had to take his lashes. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he did stand 10 toes. Kanye had to take his lashes. You know what I'm saying? And he's still saying 10 toes. He's still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Even Candace Owens, she had to take her lashes because she job went in.
Lashes. Dr. Umar trying to drill out lashes.
Yeah, he gave some to your boy. He was upset.
I don't fuck with Umar no more.
Hey, come on, man! Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, why not?
I don't fuck with him no more.
Why?
Because he's just like he's like a caricature now.
Hey, he said
I couldn't disagree.
lashes to Stephen A.
And
Lashes to Shannon
it,
Sharp.
it takes forever for him to like get his point across. He always talking about. He says shit like 4 or 5 times in a row. It's like you fucking Booker T or some shit like that. Like a WWE character or some shit. Like I don't know.
Booker T.
Yeah.
To get into your
Did
head.
everybody do their joint?
Yeah.
Everybody do their MVP?
B.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he did it. Keys.
MVP.
Yeah.
The one
Of
person
the year.
for the year
The MVP of the
2022.
year.
Anybody.
MVP.
Steve Harvey.
I have no idea.
All right. So that's it on that one. Any bold predictions for 2022? I mean 2023 for the new year. My bad. Yeah, for the new year, 2023.
I was gonna say like they're gonna try to roll up some type of, because you see like all these like articles are saying like they've created even more violent virus coming up that has 80% kill rate and shit like that. I don't think that, but I do think like this whole digital infrastructure for like money and shit, like the digital dollar, that shit is coming ASAP. Like we have to get on this timeline soon.
Yeah, like
soon
banks,
for them to like
banks
for that next for that next step to that whole, because it's the 2030 agenda. Like that shit's coming. So for us to make that leap to the 2030 agenda, we have to be on that digital dollar system.
Yeah, all the banks are putting up signs that they're not taking.
Or get gold.
Yeah, the New York Federal Reserve John already did like the whole simulation for it.
Yeah. I say either get gold or silver if you're not gonna get in there.
That gold and silver shit not gonna matter, because what you gonna buy off that when everything's digital?
Shit.
Who's taking that?
You gotta sell that shit. You gotta sell that shit. I'm telling you.
Sell it to who?
It's gold or silver. Matter of fact, what was the shit? Yeah, pull that shit up. Pull that shit up with Putin. Putin's not playing. Putin is not fucking with us at all. Putin is not fucking with us at all.
Why we didn't say that the most what the fuck moments? They went into a whole war.
We should have brought that up, because this nigga is talking. This nigga's talking about he not if we put a sanction on his ass, he not taking nothing other than gold for oil. He not taking nothing but gold for oil. He don't want no dollars or none of that shit. He just wants.
But remember how big and bad Putin was talking, like in like March and shit. He was saying like if they try some shit, they're gonna feel the utmost like violent act that's ever faced the face of the earth. He was talking that big, but like now,
if we
Ukraine,
go over there, but
now Ukraine is rolling over Russia. That shit don't make sense to me. And Russia's been the big bad boogeyman since we've been alive. Before that, the Cold War, all that shit.
Even before that,
why was there a Cold War?
They put it in movies and cartoons.
Yeah. So what? I don't believe none of this shit, man.
I don't know about this oil shit.
And then your boy Zelensky was over there in the White House like a few days ago. Like, why do you have time to do that shit? And he had his little Ukrainian flag right here that looked like the whole Khazarian mafia shit like that.
Yeah, but it just got their boy back. We traded the boy for Brittany Griner.
Yeah, a nice
boy back. So I don't know.
Oh, Brittany Griner.
Yeah, they traded Brittany Griner for the what is it, the Sultan of Death, whatever his name was. I don't know.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
I know exactly. Nicolas Cage.
Shit, I don't know, man.
Hey, that was a good movie though.
Yeah. I don't get it.
It's just to keep us running in circles. At the end of the day, I hope at the end of the day we're not gonna do no dumb shit.
Fuck was that?
With no what do you call it? Nuclear warfare and none of that shit. But you never know.
All right, so bold prediction.
Are we doing bold predict? Okay, go ahead. Vamos.
Boo boy.
Bold prediction, 2023. Biden.
I'm going with Biden too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Y'all terrible.
Ah,
Y'all picking on that man.
go ahead.
Biden
Biden what?
will
Goes up to the upper room.
something
This upper room.
something will be exposed about Biden that will be
Upper room.
dramatic enough. That will be dramatic enough to
They haven't been impeached.
cause friction, not impeach, but cause friction in this presidency, or maybe even impeach.
But at this point, like, how's it? Like, we seen him being creepy. We seen his son, expose all this shit of him being involved with Ukraine, him having
gonna happen.
like smoking crack with, probably spies and shit like that. Like, I don't think there's
Hunter Biden.
if like somebody don't want to be exposed, they're not going to get exposed. Like, I
Being
don't think
impeached
there's-
ain't nothing anyway. It's nothing. It's just, you're just being
Right.
accused of something. That's it. That's it.
just another Tuesday, nigga.
It's another-
My cousin
And I'm
just got
still in the White House. I'm still in the White House, bitch. We ain't nothing. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
I don't. There's nothing he can do for real.
You
This
right.
nigga on his deathbed anyway. He old as shit. He don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing gonna happen on him.
I don't think it'd be him half of the time for real.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
definitely.
Y'all see that Christmas picture they posted when he was like putting the star
Oh,
on
hold
the
on.
tree?
Nah.
Did y'all see Kamala Harris and her husband doing the Kwanzaa shit?
Yeah.
God damn.
You lying.
My God, that lady ain't never had no motherfucking Kwanzaa in her life.
Right.
Oh my God. I ain't had no goddamn Kwanzaa.
Right.
Who
Yeah.
does anybody
Me and
in this
Paul.
motherfucking podcast right now? Do y'all know anybody that this fucking Kwanzaa? But oh yeah. I remember when I was so young. We would just cherish the Kwanzaa. Like, come on,
Right.
man. Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit was made up. That's a made up holiday, just like most of them is, but that was the most recent made up holiday. Like, what the fuck? Lady, you ain't seen no goddamn Kwanzaa. You ain't experienced no good. And first off, you don't even consider yourself black. You what she thinks she is?
Jamaican
Yeah,
and
Richie.
Indian.
Making some shit. They ain't doing no goddamn Kwanzaa out there. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. These motherfuckers be wilding out this joint. They be wilding. All right, and I digress.
All right. My bold prediction was I think JID or Jid or whatever you want to call him this next year it's going to be probably end up being like a superstar, like household name,
Real?
commercials. Yeah, I think so. I think he has that level of star ability. I think
What's the name?
Because I think he got like a little Chance the Rapper type vibe. You know what I'm saying? In his music, I think he can definitely do that. You know, because he a little singy songy a little bit.
What's the name? What's the name?
Jid or JID, whatever.
JID.
JID. JID. Okay.
But yeah, this is Biden. Who
Oh,
would trust that nigga on the step?
That's
like
Biden?
this nigga?
That's Biden on the fucking letter?
Right, he can't even fucking ride a bike. How you gonna?
Oh Lord.
You know his.
Hey, you know they got money. You know they got money.
It
You know they got
wasn't
money,
good.
right? So look at this little ass. Yeah, he fucked up because this is a little ass tree.
He
This a
walked
little
over
ass
to the
tree.
tree. Was like, "You're an
Why he don't got the?
African-American
Why they don't
athlete."
got the big dog joint? The big dog joint. We're gonna get this little piss poor ass tree. This motherfucker gonna fall up the goddamn ladder.
That
I'm
joint taller than
dead
the
ass.
door. It's taller than the door, though.
Right.
A little bit. But look
Let's
at the
just smack
ceiling.
dab in the middle
Look
of
how
the
high
door.
the ceiling is. Look how high the fucking ceiling is.
Is that the Oval Office? Maybe.
I don't know what it is. Shit, my aunt, she always got like a fucking 12-footer or some shit. And that little ass, something wrong with that motherfucker.
B, bold prediction.
I'm gonna say that the new owner of the Washington Redskins
Drop it
Drum
down.
roll.
Drop it down, my nigga.
will
Drop
be
it down, my
the first
nigga.
owner to win a Super Bowl in his or her first year.
Steve Harvey.
Who was her? Who was her?
Hey,
Who was her?
I like it.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I could see them doing some crazy shit and being like, we get like a female owner or some wild shit. I don't know.
Oh, to be woke.
I thought possibly.
We're gonna get a fucking trans owner.
You say what?
We'll get a trans owner with no titties.
I didn't think about it like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up playing. Then they gonna put Jay-Z behind it, and then that niggas gonna be like, well, shit, Jay-Z fuck with this shit. I'm with it
Yeah.
too. Shit, fuck it.
We're gonna get a trans owner with no titties and
Come on, command it. We're commanding.
Doesn't matter if the trans owner got titties or not.
I don't give a shit as long as we get a Super Bowl. You can fucking.
Exactly.
I said this shit on the podcast a while ago, bro. We can be.
Had to make sure.
You can change our fucking name to the Washington Illuminatis. If we get a fucking Super Bowl, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. B, what you drinking them Crown Royal Junks? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what I've been doing.
What's
Don't
that?
show, don't show Corey that. Don't show
No.
Corey that.
Mira, I just got these. I just got the some Jameson cans.
Yeah.
Jameson and cola. You got them? You had them joints yet?
Nah, I don't.
That shit tastes like Christmas, nigga. I'm telling you, it tastes like Christmas. I'm telling you. Get you a Jameson and cola can, bro. I got some upstairs. I ordered them on accident. I'm telling you, them joints taste like Christmas.
Everybody had a bold prediction. I got some jumps I've written down as far as like what happened this past year. Remember China had that artificial sun? Remember that?
See,
Okay. Remember Jay-Z, Meek Mill was politicking to not use lyrics in the court. Now
on the court, yeah,
that was
New York.
wild.
New York.
Now look with your black ass.
Don't go fucking.
Remember Joe Biden giving out crack pipes?
Oh,
That was
shit.
wild.
God damn, yeah.
That's amazing.
Let's just keep
Remember Corey was fighting for Kentanji Brown. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, you go, girl.
I mean, it was
Where she
getting
at
hard
now?
too.
Yeah, Don't
Oh,
get
fight
like,
for shit, boy. Get out of here, man.
You was selling. You was fucking throwing streamers and balloons and all type shit.
Okay.
The baby formula shortage. Remember that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Katanji at though?
Exactly. You see how you get fucking just roped in the
She's still
shit?
getting burnt up by the Jamaicans.
We don't know.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
I
what's
know.
up
I
with
know.
Jamaican beef
The Jamaicans
for
don't
today, man?
motherfucking play and trap, nigga. They burn up everybody. So,
Bill Gates.
That's real.
Bill Gates buying up all the farmland.
Wow.
Speaking of that, did you see that recent video with like that McDonald's in Texas is like fully robotic automated?
Oh yeah, I think I. Did you send that video?
never heard of that.
seen that
Yeah,
shit. I seen that shit.
it's like a
That's
complete.
wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, okay, moving on. Here's another what the fuck moment. Alex Jones was sued for like $1 trillion.
Yeah, I know that was wild. It was
Yeah,
just
wow.
that, man.
That's the biggest, like
Niggas
as
don't
far as
got
like
$1 trillion. Like, how the fuck did they even come up with that number?
They were trying to finish that, man.
And it's not even a number. It's just we're just gonna say we're just gonna say you owe too much. That's it. We just $1 trillion. We just give you $1 trillion.
Right.
How the fuck do you come up with that number? That makes no fucking sense.
Lupe Fiasco named professor for rap theory at MIT. That's a big move.
Hmm?
It is.
At MIT.
Said it again.
Lupe Fiasco was named a professor at MIT for
a course called Rap Theory and Practice.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
big
actually
up,
Okay.
big up.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
He wrote that whole curriculum and shit.
Mhm. Oh, the Buffalo shooting. The Buffalo shooting followed by the Uvalde, Texas shooting with the babies.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yep. And then come to find out, the Buffalo, the one security guard was free energy
Damn,
Dude, who's
innovator,
doing
inventor. Yeah.
that was this year.
Yep. And at Uvalde,
just
they was
went
kind of
wild.
like rolling out that whole AI shit of like kind of tracking like social media and shit. So it's like, oh, everything's pretty much connected.
When was that Travis Scott concert?
That was last fall, 2021 fall.
Last fall. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 2021? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a big what the fuck. The whole FBI admitted they was meeting with Twitter and Facebook executives weekly.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nobody talks about that. Weekly.
That's great.
And I hear they upset with Apple because
Elon.
Apple got a
Oh yeah.
Apple got a encrypted joint on their phone where they're not allowing anybody to come in to see their shit.
That's
So
bullshit. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's bullshit. Twitter executive met with FBI weekly around 2020 election. So literally we're being social engineered. Also 2022, Elon buys Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
He brought Trump back. He's
I'm
kind of
still-
letting Kanye do his thing, but not really. I still think he's the Antichrist.
Elon the Antichrist or
He's
Trump?
something, man. He's
Eli
both.
or Trump? Both.
They both can be. I got a theory about that later. We get into it.
Ooh.
Remember that Google AI shit became sentient or alive? The little Lambda jump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a that app. Yeah, you can get on that shit.
Not that one. I'm talking about the real Google one. It's called like DeepMind or something like that.
Yeah, I could have swore I seen a that's what I'm talking about. I could have swore I seen a article talking about like don't fuck with that joint because
It's another like easier, like a more simple one that that P sent me, and I was using it. And I was trying to like trick it, but it like spoke like it was like a Democrat. Like I didn't like it.
so
It's called DAL E, the one. No, that's not it. Chat GPT. Maybe we should do a whole episode on that and just ask it questions. Chat GPT.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We can't just narrow it down to that one. We got to do other ones too.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
True. Was the whole like billionaire space race? Was that this year? Jeff Bezos and all them trying to get to space.
It's been going on. It was this
But
year.
it was
last
like
year.
they was doing it like on TV and shit. Like Bezos and Elon,
Michael Strahan.
Yeah, all them Richard Branson and all that.
Steve Harvey, yeah.
Yep. Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears with the whole freak shit.
That was
child
wild.
shit. Yeah. The Safety Act that's rolled out in Chicago got implemented, but it's rolling out in 2023. So that's
was
part of a
wild.
bold prediction.
January 1st.
January 1st, 2023. So yeah, we got something to look forward to. The whole they said the Purge Act or whatever. But I think Chicago is going to be our first very smart city here in the United States.
So? Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dang it.
That's wild though.
If
That's gonna be something to see.
that's it, they're gonna fuck a lot of niggas up.
Oh, the FBI admitted that they had involvement in the JFK murder this year. Let me pull that up.
Oh yeah, that was like a couple weeks ago. At
Yeah,
least like 2 weeks
maybe like
ago.
10 days.
Yeah, not even. Yeah. They just, not the FBI, the CIA.
CIA, all
The
that.
CIA. The CIA.
December 16th.
And that's wild. Oh man. I know that baby girl still living or whatever. The wife.
There you go.
And she like, I know she, oh man, that shit would make me red hot. Red hot. Another wife still living.
I don't believe this story though. They're admitting like their involvement, but this is not the official story.
Why not?
Anyway, what else? Space Race, Young Thug. All day. Oh, remember Russia said that Ukraine was using super soldiers in war. Remember fucking they said like it was UFOs like hovering around during the initial like Russia and Ukraine standoff.
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
But these super soldiers, like, what do they look like? Like, they just look like regular soldiers, or are these niggas like 8 feet tall? Like, you know what I'm saying? They all got like 50-inch verticals, run 4 twos and shit.
They line like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just don't let us see what they look like on
like
TV.
shit.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, these niggas was just created like in a laboratory,
Putin said it was like they was genetically modified.
or they just look like regular people. You know what I'm saying?
They probably look like regular people, just a little, sturdy.
Niggas probably be
Just a
looking
little
like Contra. You know that the video game Contra, how them niggas be looking, they probably be just like
Yeah. The whole Line City in Saudi Arabia, the 100-mile Line City, the new Babylon.
buddy. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to cop me a little condo over there.
NASA and the NSA plan on using theologists and priests to prepare the Society for Alien Life. Remember that?
It's already done.
Remember that whole like disclosure with the whole Pentagon and shit? It's like every week. Yeah. Something's going to be released. Something's going to be released, and nothing got released. They said that like whole. I think that was like in like June or July. Like they like released this statement. It was like only like 9 pages.
I don't understand that baby shit. Like everybody know, we know. Everybody, it's already done. We already know. Like what are you holding off? Why? We know. They out here.
Cyber Polygon, the whole practice act, like the whole simulation of how there's going to be one big global blackout as far as like hacking and shit. I think that's probably around the corner too. If they're practicing it, that means it's right around the corner.
That's unfortunate.
I feel like they already did their run tests and all that to prep for it. Now they're about to hit that shit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because you haven't been hearing too much about it lately.
And then the whole Twitter files, when Elon like assumed that position, you found out like what was being censored and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Well, that was my little cheat sheet.
Yeah. But I was saying we did everything, from whatever, the next big scare is gonna be aliens or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah, let's do this and get up out of here. Let's put me on to a theory that you know about.
That's the next big theory. That's the next big theory,
No.
and I'm pretty sure you already know about it.
Put me on to a theory I don't know about.
The next big theory that you already know about, everybody knows about, is
No,
We're not
put me
worried
onto a
about
theory.
listen. We're not worried about the pandemic. The pandemic is, the pandemic is a pandemic, whatever. We already knew that aliens or whatever, something's coming down here to
I don't know.
fuck us up.
I
Coming
say
down
this.
here to fuck us up. That's
My,
the next
my
big theory. That's it. That can be the only next big thing that like I said, we had the pandemic. That can be the only next big thing that will keep people in their homes, keep spending money on whatever, rack up on canned foods and shit or whatever the fuck. But yeah, that's the next big thing. That's it. We have to be scared by aliens or some shit. That's it. That's it. It can't be a pandemic. It has to be aliens. That's it.
I think
We done,
the
we
next
done, we done. My bad. My bad. I was just gonna say we done did the fucking hurricanes and tornadoes and all that other shit. But go ahead.
I think the next big thing is because like motherfuckers ain't being held accountable for it in like court and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think the next big thing is people are going to start losing their following because truths are going to start coming out about them. Does that make sense?
All right. So no, not what's going to come. Put me onto a theory that you already know that I don't know about.
Damn, I be pretty much telling you everything. So
exactly. Well, something out there, something way out there.
Damn, you sound like my third grade teacher, writing over there.
Simo,
I told you.
Come back to me. Come back to me. Yeah.
I told you they're coming. I told you.
Something I have because you remember the time you said
Nigga, we look at the same shit.
The pyramid. When you said the pyramid was the lost ark, was Noah's Ark? You said the pyramid was Noah's Ark.
No.
Yes, you did. Man.
You know they found Noah's Ark.
Yeah, that shit is like an Armenia, Turkish area or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On a mountain.
Tested the wood and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the wood for what?
No, just tested it to see what type of wood it was, and they said the wood how it was built together.
That shit from thousands of years ago.
So you think the ark was You think the ark was an actual wooden boat, or you think it was something metaphorical?
No, I think it was an actual wooden boat.
You think it was an actual wooden boat?
Actually, yes. Nigga, it has been found. They found the fucking actual boat.
They found a boat. They didn't find the ark.
Nigga. All right. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It was found. You're right.
So you think they found a boat that held two pair of every species? A wooden boat.
It wasn't a boat.
See,
it didn't look like a boat. It was like
why not?
It was
a buoy.
Why not?
It was a big ass ship, but it looked like a hill because it was molded into the ground. If that makes sense, because it was so fucking old.
Either way, I subscribe to my dog's my OG's perspective. His name is Phil Valentine. I don't know if y'all know about Phil Valentine. Yeah. And he says there's never been a time when man was not.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Man was not. Oh my god, what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't see no damn Noah's Ark.
We out here.
Oh, you talking about this? This shit don't look impressive. You talking about this?
It's not impressive. It's not impressive.
No, you think that's gonna hold 2 pair of
What is that?
every species known to man? I think that shit was like a metaphor.
No, that's definitely not. I don't know what fucking mountain is that?
Nah, that's it.
That's in
What is
Turkey.
that?
They had a whole documentary on it.
That's not it. That's
Yeah.
not the. That's not it. That's not it. I don't know what they pulling up. That's not it. That's not it.
On
Yeah.
this blue boy. This says Turkish.
Uh-huh.
This, do you think this is Noah's Ark?
I mean, I'm saying what they said. I ain't saying that I think or what I think. I'm just saying they said they found Noah's Ark. And in the documentary, they talked about how the planks, it was like 3 planks of wood placed on top of each other. How they got it to be so thick. And how it to be so
And
sturdy.
that brings more questions though, because like I said, I don't think that's it. But that brings more questions. What the fuck ship is that? What the fuck ship is that? What the fuck ship is that? Because they don't think Africans or black people as a whole anyway have came over to the Americas or whatever the fuck. But look at that motherfucking ship. That looks like a solid ass ship. And like ain't nobody they be talking about like black folks ain't came over to the Americas pre-Columbus times and shit. So like what the fuck ship is that?
Corey, if it is a ship,
Mm-hmm.
you think it's holding a pair of each species?
No, that ship you showed me. No, it's not holding
All right.
2 pairs of everything. No, hell no.
All right,
Hell no.
Lighthouse.
It ain't big enough.
You got a theory you want to put us on to?
It ain't
We
big
don't know
enough.
about.
Nah, because honestly, most likely y'all probably talked about it on the show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's really probably nothing that I probably haven't really gotten into with y'all.
I be having a lot of crazy shit in my head lately. Like, what if, right? You know, for shits and giggles, like, what if that whole like story about like Adam and Eve, right, and the snake, right? What if like the snake was trying to get them two out the matrix? You feel me?
I
And
like
the snake is like representative of like the whole, Kundalini,
the
vibration, higher consciousness shit, and it's like trying to break you free of like, the whole dogma of,
what was the lady name?
religion.
What was the lady name in the Matrix? The
Sophie,
one that was helping Neo.
Sophie, Trinity.
No, not her. The one that he got to go see and ask questions and shit.
Oh, the Oracle.
The Oracle, yes, the Oracle.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know.
That's the
I'm
one I
not
got
saying-
the
Something to
answers.
think about though.
Yeah,
You put it like that.
because like when we had Tish on here, right? When we had Tish on here, she was saying like, the whole, devil, Satan, and all that shit is kind of like a rewritten version of the whole Anunnaki story. It's like Enlil and Enki.
Yeah.
And then like, they was trying to like self-preserve. It's like, oh no, we don't want to die here. We don't want to die here on Earth, but it's like y'all slaves here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to preserve life on this like slave planet. It's like for what? So it's like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. Maybe Adam and Eve was trying to break free.
of the whole bullshit.
I mean, I do see what you're saying, but I do think that the part of the reason we do live in this state right now,
Metaphorically, though, not like
Yeah.
literally. Yeah,
yeah, but I think like part of the reason why we living in this state is because we ain't, living right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it's kind of like karma.
what you mean?
But even like the story from Adam. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah, what you mean living in this state?
Like I'm talking about, like the system, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? I think the system is our karma because we ain't living right. You know what I'm saying? It's like even though we benefit from it, but then we also have these aspects of it where it causes a lot of destruction. It's a lot of fucked up, inhumane aspects that come along with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We can expand on this shit on
So,
we can-
Hold up, but see, even with the Adam and Eve thing, so like Adam and Eve story, like that's the biblical story, but they said that story stems from the story of Osiris and Isis, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And in their story, it was in a tree where she got fruit, and there was a serpent. It was a tree where she actually went to get she went to the tree of knowledge and wisdom.
right.
And she ate tree from how to actually, because Set had killed Osiris, so she went to the tree to see how she can basically resurrect him, and she put his body parts together and all that, and that's how he was resurrected. But
Right, but all right, but like if I'm saying if it's the tree of knowledge and you awakening, right? So like, what's a better way to like stop you from awakening? It's like the dismember you or shake shit up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't find your way or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like you try and break out the matrix and they try like, you know what I mean? Oh, you getting too close to the answer. Fuck all this shit.
All right. So what about an analogy to that? Is like when when you was talking about Doctor Strange, where like he was trying to go into
dark
like
hole.
the forbidden magic, and those little things was like telling him like, no, you can't go here. So is that really more of him, tapping into forbidden information or forbidden knowledge that you're just not supposed to just have or tap into?
Right.
And those things that was trying to stop him are the ones who was trying to stop him from expanding his consciousness.
Bro, it's like the same shit I be talking about.
Thing, right?
But it's like the same shit, even like on like the whole like space race shit, right? Or like the whole. I'm just playing devil's advocate because, like, like what if we travel up, right, and you do see some shit you're not supposed to see, or like some Babylon shit. It's like, nigga, you getting too close to like the answer, and they gotta like start civilization over all over again. You know what I'm saying? What if it's like that? Like you're getting too close to the answer, then they start civilization over.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
if it's like a video game type scenario, you getting too close to the end, they gotta reset the shit. They call it a reset.
But that's pretty much what's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
That's exactly. I mean, I feel like that's happening like right now. That's being rolled out right now.
We getting too close.
And this is what's funny to me though. The conspiracy.
But it could be like a false, you know what I mean? A false awakening. I don't know.
But this is the thing that's funny. Conspiracy theories been saying shit for years, right? And shit is like actually happening in front of your fucking face. And nobody's saying anything about it, or like not even saying like look for like congratulations, like oh you were right, but like what is motherfuckers not like nobody cares?
That's because we on that motherfucking conveyor belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta get up, you in your daily routine, get up, take a shower, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, come up, do the same shit every day. And it's like, oh shit, the asteroid about to hit us tomorrow. Get up, go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? It's like niggas don't even be, it's like we don't even have time to process shit for real.
You right?
I'm saying, like, what if this is like some like ant farm shit and we building
that's what I'm saying.
And we building a tunnel out the ant farm. Like this is
definitely in the ant farm.
Yeah, this ain't no like the whole like globe, Earth, flat Earth shit is like it don't matter. But if we can figure out a way out this matrix, and we getting too close to get out this matrix, and then that shit, whoever's in control of this shit, slap us down, hit us with a fucking great flood and shit like that. What if it's like that?
All right, but
Oh, stamp.
all right, so
That's what I'm saying.
But even this
I see
matrix
what you're saying.
is not even like it's more mental than physical anyway. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if we trying to get out of this matrix, it's like, or are you willing to let
But
go?
it got to
of
be mental
everything?
first, though, because if you mentally can't believe that you can't get there, you're not going to physically try to get out of it.
But even further than that, I think it's the attachments to the matrix. I think there's certain like, are you willing to leave the matrix and leave everything behind? To let go of the matrix, are you willing to let go of everything behind that the matrix brings?
Hey, that's a good song. Nas on Godson album. If heaven was a mile away, would you pack up your bags? And yeah, that shit.
No, but what I'm saying is, would you leave behind all the shit? Would you leave behind, fucking I don't know.
Yeah, because like your wants and your
luxury
desires
hotels,
and shit. Yeah,
fucking
your
strip
wants.
clubs, the NBA,
Yes.
NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah.
We came here. I believe we came here to have a physical experience because we, you know what I mean, we are light bodies, you know what I mean? If you realize you're a light body, we came to this earth, this realm to have a physical experience, to see what it's like. But when you tie yourself down to physical earth-like desires, that's
Yep.
what traps you here.
Exactly.
So
and that's the battle of being in the flesh. That's what makes us
yeah,
human. Like,
that's
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because the body's always going to want. The body's always going to desire.
Wanting material things, lusting for sex.
Always. Even
yeah.
hunger is self.
Food.
Hunger is self.
Yeah, believe
it's the same shit.
Me, yeah. I would like
all
to eat
desire, young.
I would like to eat crab legs every day, but I know I can't. I know I can't. But yeah, so
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, man.
Crab legs, though.
I would love to eat crab legs and fucking jalapeno cornbread and gumbo and shit like that. I want to eat that shit every day. But you can't turn to a glutton.
But yeah, but that's the thing, man. All right, so you may have that understanding and that realization, but like I said, a lot of people be like, "Yeah, man, fuck the system." We be like, "Hold on, but I can't take big booty bitches with me." Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you may not be able to, man. You might have to let that go.
Yeah.
It's like something to think about.
Like like things to sacrifice in order to actually be in a clear state of mind and to actually tap in truly with like different realms and you know what I'm saying, that whole spiritual life.
Yep.
How disciplined do you really have to be?
But you have to be extremely disciplined, man. I believe. Well, I really believe. I think if you can control your hunger, if you can get to the point where you can control your hunger, where you can actually go through the pain of your hunger pains, ignore it, and let that shit just ride through and keep it moving. Like if you can control your hunger on that level, you can probably control everything else you put in your body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
to actually ignore the growing pains, hunger pains, and just let that shit ride out till you don't feel it no more. And
it's your desires.
That's all it is. But I'm telling you, it's everything. It's mental. Everything is like a threshold. Like if you eat a lot, it takes less time for you to like get hungry again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when your body is fucking like, used to you eating, you gonna feel that hunger pain. But I don't mean you about to die, nigga. Like it just means that your body's like, all right, nigga. Like on the clock, it's time to eat. You know what I'm saying? But that's really just a desire. You really don't have to eat at that moment. That's really more the body like howling almost. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to eat that. You can actually fight that urge. As crazy as it sounds, but it's a real thing. Same thing with sex. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to control that shit. Even when you have the urge, you ain't supposed to either give into that shit. supposed to let ride that shit the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, your eyes be fooling you with both of them jumps. It's like,
Both
oh,
of them.
you'll get on Instagram, you're like, damn, look at this food porn. Damn, look at this
Yep.
fucking ass
Yep.
porn. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
So it's like your eyes be really
So many
fooling.
distractions. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, and that's why and that's why even all the way back to, man, we didn't have this conversation on the podcast before. Even all the way back in the day when we was coming up in them rap videos and the big pimping and all them, it was just ass. You know what I'm saying? And we young, it's like, man, they just, you know, that's all distraction. It was like almost like a magnet. Like God put us on earth for a certain purpose, and then they threw us in these videos, and now all our focus is getting ass and not being who we was fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? It's like the devil was like, here, let me show you this. And now the focus of every young black male is just booty. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, whatever God put him on earth to be. So
Yeah.
it's all about, man. I'm telling you, that's the battle of the flesh, man.
Yep.
Battle of the flesh.
Finding every day.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know. That's what I've been on lately. It's like, what the fuck is this?
That's why they say fasting is like important. It like it humbles you. It like brings you, it makes you feel, it's like it brings you closer to God, as they say.
So like, and that's when I first became vegan. Like, it took a lot of fasting because
I'm sure
one,
it did.
I wasn't trying to
you got-
fast, but at the same time, I didn't know
You curbing
what
your
to
appetite,
eat.
period. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what made it become easy. Once you get over that, like you said, and you realize you don't need to eat because you're hungry, but need to eat just to fuel your body.
Nigga, when I just stopped carbs, it's like I didn't have like that filler of like rice and pasta and bread and shit.
Yep.
It's just like straight, you know, meat and vegetables. Like that. I was hungry all the time, but like it slowly started to go away.
Yep, that's all it is. I'm trying to tell you, that's how you gotta do it, and then you don't need to eat as much. It's all mental, man. That shit is all mental. It's the same thing as like when you working out, lifting weights, same shit. Like you can probably do 5 or 6 more reps than you think. You just start just because you start to feel the little bit of, you know, that little pain in your shoulders and some shit, and you start to think you can, but nah, you can probably push through that shit. You can probably do a few more. You know what I'm saying? But you just
Running.
It's all the resistance. It's like your brain, your mind wants to keep you comfortable. So you have to like fight through that threshold. You know what I'm saying? Like that your body wants to, your ego wants to keep you comfortable, wants to keep you safe. So when you go into that uncomfortable place, that's where the growth starts, where that discomfort begins. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I like running outside, because like you'll see like for me, I'm not a running motherfucker. So like when I first started running, like you will see like a, what do you call it? Like a landmark. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there. And you're like, okay, I made it here. I'm gonna go a little further. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go a little further. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go a little further.
that's how I started. That's how I started for me.
Yeah.
And then I found it, and then I ended up finding the path, and now I got like a path I just be using. But that's how I started. Just like, fuck it, man. Let me just go a little further, and you just keep pushing.
And after a while, like your body just be on autopilot.
Exactly.
Like
but
shit,
you got to, but the big thing with running is the same thing. Is like at the hardest part is the fucking beginning. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
that mental block. Yeah.
That mental block, and as soon as your body get in that rhythm, and then you start to actually enjoy it, then that's when you go into autopilot. But but the beginning, when you first start warming up, that's the hardest part. Your legs is, you gotta get the blood flowing through your legs, to your arms, so it's like, it takes a little bit of time, but once you get in that rhythm, because man, that shit is a real process, young. I didn't like map this shit out like in my head, young. That shit is crazy, but this shit is real though, man. It's like sometimes for real, this is what you gotta do. You gotta sometimes push your body first, and then your mind to catch up later. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like sometimes
because you actually got to use your mind. Like as your body's going through it, your mind frame is changing. As you know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning of the race, your body's not as exhausted, but in the middle, oh shit. Now you mentally got to pull yourself through this. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's like this. It's like your body kind of is like, all right, well, he's running hard. Like, well, hold on. Like he's pushing himself. Like, let me send some shit down here to make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going through a strenuous thing right now. So it's like, even though my lungs may, my body may feel like, damn, I'm really pushing myself, your mind's going to catch up because your mind wants you to feel comfortable. It wants to make you feel safe. So it's going to eventually catch up to whatever stress that you put in your body through in that moment, your mind's going to catch up to it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's going to get
For sure.
But yeah, anyway, we all went on
Yeah.
to
And that's what we want to do here at Overtime with the Flight Room. We want to push your mind capabilities, have you exercise, do that whole mental exercise, get you thinking outside the box, having you, talking around the ice cooler about things you're not supposed to be talking about over here at the Flight Room podcast, Overtime and all that shit. Moving on to 2023. This shit really got interesting on the later part of the show. But send us over some good topics for 2023. Get involved. I know we shadow banned, but it's all love. Yeah, man. So I don't know what to say. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that's been fucking with us since day one. Since the transition. It's all love and light, big baby. Remy, please, Blue Boy, Lighthouse, Corey Mo will usually say, I'll holler.
Peace,
What
y'all.
about now?
Peace to you.